on, boys? Once again, beautiful day in sunny Southern California, 80 degrees, birds are chirping. We're here to bring you all the latest news in sports, pop culture, and a little bit of nonsense on top.
Whole bunch of nonsense.
You guys call the show today at 818-435-8423 is the number as usual.
You did that without looking at the freaking picture. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I smoked 2 bowls before the show.
I'm so proud.
It's fantastic. I think that's found in my memory medicine. Usually it makes people forget. I smoke bowls to remember stuff.
My baby all grown up.
I'm
so proud.
All grown up. Guys, make sure you guys can tweet the show at Sportscast_THN. Knockers on the Twitter line as usual. Renee's on the 1s and 2s.
What's up?
He's back here once again. Happy that his Dodgers smoked the Padres yesterday.
Crushed the Padres last night.
15-0.
Yeah.
I think it's the biggest win ever, right? Dodgers opening day history.
Opening day in Major League history.
Yeah, it's awesome. So we'll
win.
talk a lot of baseball today coming up. But first, we got a special guest in the house. Dan Gabriel, comedian, actor, writer extraordinaire. Yeah, the kids are happy for you, man.
Nice to be here.
You like it? So where are you coming from, Dan? Well, I didn't even ask you before the show. Where are you coming from?
I
Long drive?
live in Canoga Park. I live in where they make porn without my help.
All right.
If you go back to your old school DVD and that was actually sit through the credits at the beginning and where they say the records are kept, that's my town, baby.
All right.
So proud.
You guys can follow Dan on Twitter at the Dan Gabriel. That's correct.
Yes.
And on your Facebook as well.
On Facebook. I'm more Facebook than Twitter.
Okay.
I got to admit.
So it's at Dan Gabriel,
I should be more on Twitter. I get
my ass on Twitter.
I know. I think I saw your last tweet was from like 2014 or something.
Yeah, it was from
It's
a
like,
long
wow,
time ago.
he's on this quite a bit.
Twitter just feels like I'm shouting into an abyss.
It does.
Facebook makes sense. I need photos.
That's fantastic.
I need pictures. I can't be confined to just the
The cool
180
thing about
characters.
Facebook is they'll let you like post an entire video, whereas like Twitter
You can
or
post-
Instagram will let you post like 30 seconds of a video.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know what? I'm an asshole because all of my Facebook posts are just jokes that are probably less than 180 characters. So I should be
should
just
just put
doing
'em on
it
Twitter,
on
right?
Twitter anyway and let them just bounce over to my Facebook.
That's
but
right.
I, for some reason, I'm more Facebook.
So we're going to have a good time today. We got Dan Gabriel in the house again, guys. So call the show 818-435-8423. We got Sportscast fan Daniel in the house as well back there.
Yeah.
He's watching his Kings right now.
Yes, sir.
And the Kings are doing fantastic. Are they're losing
Tied.
still?
No.
Oh, we tied it?
Lucic just scored.
We just tied it up,
Yes.
so Kings are in the playoff hunt, so we'll have that on the background. Dan will be with us. Renee in the 1s and 2s. So coming up here in a few minutes, before we get all to the sports news and topics, we've got a couple cheerleaders calling in a few minutes here. Our
Already on the line.
Yeah, our Texans cheerleaders from Houston. They are the official cheerleaders of the Sportscast. I believe we have HTC Madison and HTC Sarah C on the line. Girls, how's it going?
We're doing great, thanks.
Oh, it's so great to hear your voices
It's
once again,
so
ladies.
cool.
It's fantastic.
You have no idea what this does for our egos, ladies. You have no idea. I get to go to work and go, see her?
Yeah.
See her?
Bragger.
See her? They're calling into our show. No way, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
baby.
sure.
That's
Yeah.
right. They
Yeah.
call into our show.
Yeah, y'all have us all the time. Thank you.
We love
No
you guys.
problem.
And as we guys know, we got tryouts going on for the Texans cheerleaders right now. And as we know, it's tough for, girls go in there, they give it their all, and it's sad to see people get turned down. And, because there's a lot of beautiful ladies out there dancing and stuff. But you two would you say you guys are veterans now?
Yes, we are veterans, but, we go through every single round just like everyone else, so it's totally fair. But I remember my rookie season, I walked into the bubble where the Houston Methodist Training Center where the tryouts are held, and I saw a sea of people. I mean, there was over 1,000 people there, and I was like, oh my gosh. I almost turned around and left because I was so intimidated. But then I got there, I met a couple people, and then round one is like a big dance party. I mean, they had a beach ball last year. So
Wow.
seriously, we always tell people, come out, it's fun. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. So,
let me
it's
get
a lot of fun.
Let me get a
So you're
visual. Let
saying
me get a
that we
visual
should
here.
all try out?
Let me get a visual here. There's 1,600 girls dressed in tryout clothes,
Yoga pants.
right?
Right.
Tossing
Yoga shorts.
around a beach ball and dancing to music. Do I have this straight?
You
Absolutely.
pretty much
And there's
nailed
a
it on
DJ.
the head.
Oh,
yeah.
And there's a DJ. It's a
Why?
freaking dance party. It's like it's tryouts. It's just a club.
Why aren't you selling tickets to this thing?
Yeah, I will come.
They should.
Yeah, you guys should.
But they want to keep it free so that anyone and everyone can come. That's how we have the biggest tryouts in the NFL.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. You guys literally had the most girls come out for your
Yes.
tryouts. Is that correct?
Yeah.
We do. We have the biggest tryouts out of any NFL cheer team.
That's so cool.
We
That
should
They
is-
call it the
Go.
biggest party of the year.
We should go with shirts that say judge.
Yeah, we should.
They keep putting this thing out. Funny you should mention that because they keep putting this out. Be a judge. Be a judge. Why is not Josh and I judges?
Yeah, we
Why
should
are
get the-
we not special privileged
No. You
invited
don't
judges?
actually want the job.
Oh no,
you
I do.
just want the shirt.
No,
that
I want
says
the
that.
No, I want the job.
You don't want to
It's
actually in
definitely
the
a hard
end
job
game.
to-
You don't want to have to be the decider.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it is a hard
Yeah,
job.
there's so many beautiful women that show up, so it's definitely a hard job. But we actually do, like you say, we have fan judges, and if you follow us on Twitter at Texans Cheer, they've been promoting it a lot, and it's really cool for some of our fans to be able to come out and then see us, up close and personal, and get to see what it is like for us to go through that first round of tryouts.
No, let me ask a hypothetical. If you didn't get the gig for the Texans, would you audition for another team?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Absolutely not.
Hey, I got a funny story on that.
I just wondering.
That's a loaded question 2 weeks before tryouts, right?
Yeah, here we go.
Don't always ask questions like that. I've got a funny story on that. Oh my gosh. Are they going to make us clap again, Madison?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what we do.
You know the routine, ladies. You gotta give the clap.
You two aren't rookies. You've been on the show before.
That's funny.
Hey, Madison, I don't know if you remember this, but the first year I tried out, you mentioned if you don't get the gig. The first year I tried out, I actually remember Madison from tryouts, and Madison made it, and I didn't. And I came back the next year. So what I would say to anyone is for sure, come back if you don't make it. If you didn't make it last year, you are always welcome, and almost you know what to expect. So you're almost even have better chances to make it the second time.
That's awesome, and we got
That's
a lot.
right. I remember Sarah the second year. She came in and she was guns loaded. I mean, she stopped her game. I was like, "Who
There's
is
a
this
drop.
girl?" She's standing right next to me. I was like, "Oh no!"
There's a drop. She came in guns loaded.
I like it, lady. That's our
what I'm
new
talking
T-shirt.
about.
She came in guns loaded. I like it. I like that.
She was ready.
She was ready.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
No, it's a really fun time. I'm excited for this year.
Now, ladies,
But
we have a lot of listeners out there in the Texas area, and if girls do want to come try out, is it something that's free for everybody? Anyone can? What's the process that someone's got to
right.
go through in order to try out with you guys?
Go ahead,
So
Madison.
all you have to do is you just have to show up. So you show up on April 16th. It's at the Houston Methodist Training Center. You're going to turn in a folder, and all you need is a resume. And I like to turn in a resume and then a photo of yourself. And you need to wear a two-piece outfit. So seriously, you can go get some little shorts and a sports bra from Academy,
Yeah,
and
baby.
you're good. Like, that's all that you need. You just need
Yeah,
a
baby.
nice two-piece outfit, come ready to go, and,
Mm-hmm.
maybe get some good workouts in beforehand,
Mhm.
and
Tighten
practice
up.
your dancing, and you're good.
Hey, now, do they do this? I mean, do you get to pick your own music, or are you like in a group of 10 and then they whittle it down, or groups of 20 and they tap you on the shoulder like the old 50s dance? You know,
It's like WrestleMania. You just tap 'em
you know,
in,
the
there
old
they
dance
go.
show, okay, they
Yeah,
tap you
we-
on the shoulder, you're out. I mean, how many go at one time? And you're talking like 1,200 people, so they have to pare this down. Are like 30 people out there at once dancing to the same song and the judges pick it? Do you get to hear the music before you start? Or, I mean, how does this work?
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, that's a great question. DJ Rand is usually there. I believe he's going to be there this year. He has different music going the whole time, really, for first round. So you have to be able to adapt to just different styles of music. But obviously, it's all good stuff to dance to. And like you said, you're usually in a group of about 10 people, and you'll dance through a round. And after everyone's danced through that round, they'll call your numbers and see if you've made it to the next round. And the nice thing about tryouts the last couple of years is by the end of the night, you know if you're going to finals. So it's not like you have to go home and sleep and worry and come back the next day.
So
You,
it's not-
you know what the outcome is at the end of the night.
It's not like high school to make varsity yell where they come and kidnap you out of your bed, that thing that they used to do. You know what I'm talking about, right? They had to wait at night, and if they
Quite
come
the
kidnap
opposite.
you, right?
We treat our rookies like
I'll be a kidnapper.
princesses.
I'll be a kidnapper.
Yes.
Right? I'll kidnap them. I'll pull them out of there. Right?
Now, ladies, I want to ask you. Now, you guys, besides obviously the Houston Texans players, they're celebs in their own right for Houston. But you ladies, you've got your own celebrity status.
they are
right?
all
now,
over the
Now,
media.
tell me the truth. When you ladies walk into a restaurant or a bar, are you guys comped when you go in like, hey, the Texans cheerleader, hey, Madison's here, Sarah's here. We got to get them some
They
drinks.
don't pay for drinks anyway.
True.
We do. As a team member, you're obligated to do about 50 appearances a year. So we're out in the community a lot. And it's probably, I'd say, Madison, you can back me up, it's probably one of our favorite parts of the job. So, yeah, we get to interact and take some pictures and talk to people from Houston and all over. So we really enjoy that part of it.
That's got
Okay. Training. We get a lot of pictures of y'all training, and there's just nothing better than a girl in yoga shorts and a sports bra lifting some sort of weight.
We can all agree,
You
right,
know,
Dan? Dan, are you on that?
we
That
must.
sounds-
We
yeah,
must.
that sounds
We-
pretty,
We
accurate.
must.
Thumbs up.
We must
I
improve our
concur.
bust.
I
Those
concur,
those
doctor.
kind of things. How much physical, really, during the season and even before for this? How much physical gym time do you spend?
Well, we have our own very own Texans cheer trainer, Shawnette. She's been with us for a couple years now, and she's actually a former Texans cheerleader. And she comes to about 2 or 3 practices a week and works us out for about an hour before our practice. And then we also get gym memberships as a part of being on the team. So I'd venture to say most of us are doing something physically active for multiple hours a day, just as part of the job to keep fit and practicing our dances all the time, because it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's the best part of what we do, and it gets you ready for game day.
Well, we
Okay,
all
most-
appreciate it.
Most important question of the evening. I mean, we got a few more minutes here, but most important question of the evening: are the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders bitches?
No.
It's just their fans.
I love you girls. Seriously, you girls are awesome for even answering that question.
Right?
I give you all the props in the world. I'm looking at my co-host right now, like I want to stab him in the face after asking you ladies.
Hey, what the hell was that? You gotta throw it out there.
It's
you
just their
know?
fans. It's just their fans.
I love you, ladies. You guys are awesome.
All right, who did better in their college brackets?
Yeah.
Sarah, you or Madison?
I didn't see Madison's bracket, but I don't know if y'all know, but I'm a Texas A&M Aggie
Ooh.
by graduation, so my bracket was blown a couple weeks ago.
Right. Okay.
Maggie's going all- Hey, it was a great comeback in that game, though, man. You got to say in that game.
Yeah,
against-
that's the greatest comeback in tournament history.
That was an incredible comeback. You're talking about the A&M game.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the first
Unbelievable.
round, that was
Northern
incredible.
Iowa,
But last
uh-huh.
night was one of the best games I've ever seen.
Was
Yeah.
it not? Was
Awesome.
it not the
It was
one of the
incredible.
best championship game ever?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Madison, how'd your bracket do? Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quite honest. I didn't do much better than Sarah. I was rooting for A&M.
That's my girl.
You are one pathetic loser.
All right. So,
Sorry, girls.
all right. So, Sports Illustrated, right, has put the Houston Astros in the World Series,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Really?
Yeah.
That's good to
Y'all
know.
didn't know that?
No, they're in football.
heard
They don't
that,
pay
yeah.
attention to baseball.
Sure they do. They're well-rounded girls. Mark that. Houston Astros are favored to win the World Series. Do you guys get into baseball? Do you watch the Astros? Do you know? Are you into baseball?
Yeah.
I'm actually. Go ahead, Madison.
Well, we like to promote, and support all of our Houston teams. And hey, right now they're undefeated, so
Yeah. Gotta like that, right? Positive thinker.
Usually, Madison, if you remember, usually we end up having practice like next week or so. And I actually get to go to opening day this year, so
Oh,
I'm
there
really
you go.
excited.
Very
It's
nice.
the sport tryouts this year.
That's awesome.
Very
ladies.
nice. Well, tonight we have to unveil our new
Miss
Miss
Emily. Yeah, Miss Emily
April.
on the calendar.
We say goodbye to Miss Emily, and we
Yeah.
unveil Miss April. We still do not know who it is
Yeah.
on our Texas Cheerleaders calendar.
Yeah.
So
We're about to flip the
we're
You
looking
will
forward
calendar.
not
to
be disappointed.
We never are. are, ladies. We
That
never
is
are.
that is one thing that I'm guaranteed in
Yes.
life, that I will not be disappointed as to who is
That's
Miss
right.
April.
That's right. Well, hey, ladies, we appreciate you taking the time out. You know we always support you. If we can ever do anything for you guys. Anything. We're always here for you. And again, let everyone know how they can get to the tryouts and go
What
ahead
to
and throw it out there.
follow, Cheer Chat. Just spill it right now. Do it.
Y'all are so great to us. Thank you so much. Tryouts are on April 16th this year. You can register at HoustonTexans.com or just show up the day of. And any information you need is on our Twitter at Texans Cheer, our Facebook, Houston Texans Cheerleaders, and Instagram, Texans Cheerleaders. Also, we have a YouTube channel, HTC Cheer 1, where we have our YouTube shows like Cheer Chat, talking about football, and a bunch of others. So check us out there definitely to see what to expect at tryouts.
You guys are
Okay.
fantastic.
Well, I asked for something last
Yeah.
year, and I'm a little disappointed, and I'm a little upset.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay?
What? Oh.
Sarah, when you called in the very first time, okay,
Uh-huh.
I asked for a Freestyle Friday
Oh, God.
70s disco,
Still hasn't got it yet?
and I didn't see it. I want to see some afros. I want to see some
Okay.
multicolored skirts. I want to see some, some soul train.
Some John Travolta out there,
I want to see
working
some
it.
dancing 70s
Did
style
you
this
see
year.
our Freestyle Fridays though? Like our haunted house at Halloween?
Of course I did. I watch them all the time.
we
That's
did
why I'm
the-
saying I'm disappointed. I asked, you said you would, and you didn't do it.
Well, it's gonna be a new year. Yeah.
Yeah, so they'll get it together for you, right?
I want some 70s. That's my ear. I want some 70s.
Hey, ladies, we love you to death, and anytime you guys want to get back on with us, we really appreciate it, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I love having those ladies on. We do get to flip the calendar, huh?
We do.
That's fantastic.
I can't believe they have to try out in the middle of April. I mean, that's a long the season's
Right?
a long
Yeah, like
ways away.
Dan, you're right. If you think about it, it's longer than like the off season of regular football
Yeah.
players. Like they don't go into
Like,
June.
what do they?
But the
What
cheerleaders
happens
are in April?
What happens to them between now and
next
when
3
they
months,
actually
right?
start? Do they lock them all up in one room?
It's like real world, cheerleaders just put them all in dorms.
Yeah,
Just a bunch of
I
fist
know.
fights,
and
you
then
know?
just like a guard at the door,
Like
just
sequestering
making
the
sure
jury.
that
It's like
nobody
sequestering the jury,
yeah,
put 'em out there in a
It's like
hotel.
the
They
English
feed him like a
guard.
cracker. Yeah,
He's like one of those English guards who just can't move with the
yeah,
hat on you. and just
exactly,
stands in front.
exactly. Our version of that, some sort of NFL version of that, but it's
that's
just a
great.
helmet. It's a regular helmet. It's a Texans helmet, but there's a dude that's like part of his training, his patience.
Oh, that's good stuff. That's fantastic. All right, Knocker. Let's
I'll take that job.
Let's get to some news from around, like you just brought up, the NFL. Here we go, guys. Let's kick it off. The NFL keeps bringing the headlines. In the offseason, again, I want to thank the Texas Cheerleaders for calling us today.
That was so awesome. That is just so much fun. I love talking to them.
They're fantastic. I love those ladies. All right, guys. NFL, throw me out some background here. We're going to get some news and notes from around the league here. We want to get your guys' thoughts around the table. So, kick it off here. We had a huge fight come out over the week, yesterday actually. Derek Wolfe of the Broncos getting in a bar fight. Now, Dan, I'm going to go to you. Have you been in a bar fight before, sir?
I have not been in a bar fight. I am funny.
No one fights the funny guy, right? No one fights the funny guy.
That's how I keep out of bar
Dan's
fights.
cracking jokes while the bar fight's going on. He's just still delivering his show. Like he's
I will talk my way out of it most of the time.
That's
most
great.
of the time.
Well, Derek Wolfe did not talk his way out of it. Allegedly, he was hit over the head with a bottle knocker, and the video came out from TMZ Sports yesterday. We have it on our site at sportscastlife.com. Check it out right now as we go over the story. Knocker, my question is to you, it's to everybody pretty
Yes,
much.
I'm here.
As we know, NFL players, anybody that's a professional athlete, even comedians, actors, normal people see bank signs, see money when they see these people, especially out at public places.
For sure.
We saw it with the quarterback of the Broncos with the pizza a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Osweiler.
Osweiler, and now again right here, another a Denver Broncos player was hit over the head with a bottle thrown at him. So he went up and he sucker punched the guy. Now my question is to you: Where's the line drawn? Because I know the NFL is going to come down and punish him. They have to because it's the NFL, right? They got to make a statement.
Why?
They can't. Yeah, they just can't because there's footage of
Right,
it.
and there's exactly.
When there's
But if
footage
somebody
of
threw
it,
a
they have to
bottle
make
at
an
him-
example of the guy.
But if somebody
I
threw
agree
a
with
bottle
Dan,
at
but I
him-
also agree with you because that's my question kind of is, where's the line drawn where an athlete or an actor or a famous person can go ahead and retaliate? Is there a line?
See, that's-
or are you supposed to be the bigger person
No,
and
to
walk
me,
away?
He's
because
supposed to get the security guy and have the guy thrown out.
Right.
You're not. I mean, that's what you're supposed
Dan,
to do.
but Dan,
I'm you know,
funny guy.
Yeah.
What if you're upset? On stage, comedian, some dude just throws a beer at you because he's mad, thinks your jokes suck, and he
Yeah.
wants to fight you.
Then
He makes him laugh.
Yeah, I would. I mean, hopefully somebody in the club would have my back,
Right?
and go talk to the guy.
I'm 5'6",
I'm trying
150.
to
Can
do.
someone handle this?
Yeah, I'm trying to do jokes, right? Like, that's not. Yeah. Luckily,
I look like
yeah.
a gangsta.
Yes.
Look at me.
Yeah, so
You
far
like-
I haven't played Roadhouse. So I've been all right so far. But now, just because I said that, I'm sure a bottle will come flying in my head.
You just set
within
Dan
the
up for
next
failure. I'm
month.
gonna hit that motherfucker
I've
next time I had a
put
show.
that out into the universe, and now
Well, here's
that's
my
coming.
problem.
Is there
with
a
this.
line drawn?
Well, here's my problem
Doctor?
with this. If somebody threw a bottle at him, I really don't have a problem with him retaliating. But here's my problem. If you're a professional athlete, know you're a professional athlete, you just can't be putting yourself, as bad as it sounds.
Did he
that-
put himself in a
as
situation?
bad as it sounds that you cannot act like a normal person and just go to dinner,
Right.
just
Or a
go
club.
to a club, have a good
Get a
time,
pizza.
right? You have to know that there's always somebody looking to get money or trying to, make a mark of his own dead ass, stupid ass, lonely ass.
Some of these guys
deadbeat
haven't been
fucking
rich
life.
for that long.
Right.
Right.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you don't get handed a book on with tips on how to handle yourself
money.
once
I agree
you're
with you.
automatically
Right, but
rich.
but I
Like,
think that
sometimes you just want to sucker punch a guy.
But
I think it's incumbent upon the Broncos, right, to say, look, there are people wanting to make $1 off of you. There are people who are going to get drunk, and they see you at a club. They're going to want to prove to their friends, I could take that guy out. I can fuck this guy up. Blah, blah, blah. Just stay away.
yeah, and they
Just stay
and-
away.
and-
And go to the clubs. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
not
no,
trying
no,
to
I'm
cut you
sorry.
off. Just go to the clubs that have the VIP floor where only VIPs get in and party there. You are a celebrity. You are a professional NFL football player. You are not normal.
Nah,
You cannot live a normal life.
but
it's true.
It's
That's
not
what Chris
as
You're not
fun
Carter did.
being up
normal.
there and being all elitist up in the room where it's just like you and 3 other people. Sometimes you want to go.
Yeah, like I
mingle
wanna get on the floor with the
that's
ladies,
what-
right?
Once again, the guy hasn't.
But who was
if
it?
the guy hasn't been rich that long,
Was-
he wants to go party the way he used to go
Okay,
party.
I can-
on
wasn't
the
it-
main floor
understand
with
that.
where all
I'm
the
kind of on
action
Dan's
is.
side.
I can
Wasn't it
understand
Chris
that.
Carter that
You
said
know?
you need to have the fall guy to do all that?
Yeah, I did.
That's part of your entourage. When
You
you
need to have
make
that
it.
guy that's
You
gonna
need to have
fight
that guy
you.
that's going to
Okay,
come at you
someone
and
just hit me
Good,
with a
very
Yeah.
good
'Cause
point.
the NFL's
Someone
not
just
gonna
hit
punish
me in a
you.
bottle.
I agree with him.
take him out.
Yeah.
Yo, Jojo, I got hit
Good
with a
point.
bottle. Go
Yeah.
fuck him up.
That's your job.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're
Ultimately,
right.
it's his
You're
own
absolutely right.
fault for not having a more full entourage.
Right.
I
You need a
Yeah.
bigger
Dan,
posse.
way to go.
You
Dan
got-
and Gabriel just said it right there.
Right.
Both you guys
Now,
did.
You got to
I'm
do
not
a
gonna-
Bill
yeah.
Belichick and say, do your job, knock him out.
Right,
You
but
gotta
look-
have the fall guy. You gotta have the thug.
Yeah.
Let me pull this out
Go
because
get
we were
your
talking
Kevin
about
Costner.
race and we were talking about race. We were talking about race in our show before.
Yeah.
This guy's white, right?
Yes, he is white.
If he was black, he'd had the posse. He never would have got involved.
That's true. Why don't the white guys have
Racist.
a posse?
White guys just don't get the posse shit, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
That is, I know. Now you say that,
Yeah.
that's a good point. Like, I guess, but Gronk has his posse. I
And
guess Gronk's like an exception to the
but
rule.
Gronk is up here.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
guy's
every
down
white
here.
guy's. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This guy
Good
wasn't
point.
rich for
You're right,
very
good
long.
point. Well-
Gronk is way up here.
Talk about a guy that's way down here right now. Colin Kaepernick, man. This guy, I don't understand. He wants to stay with the 49ers, says he's not going to take a pay cut knocker to go with the Broncos. What's this guy thinking? He doesn't want to be in San Francisco. San Francisco doesn't want him, but yeah, I'm not going to take less money. I've already made enough money. He can retire right now
Exactly.
if he wanted to play for the Super Bowl champions behind one of the greatest defenses probably ever in the NFL history, and John Elway is your owner.
You know, if I'm Colin Kaepernick,
It's your GM. I mean, I don't understand it.
if I'm Colin Kaepernick, this is my thing. Dude, I can't beat up Mark Sanchez. They've got Mark Sanchez, man. How am I going to beat him out?
Throw his picture
Right?
up, Renee.
Right?
He looks like he should go fight for ISIS at this point. Have you seen him?
I got to beat out Mark Sanchez? No
does.
fucking way, bro. No way.
He looks like he should be fighting. Throw up Colin Kaepernick's mug. You have it. He looks like he should be fighting for ISIS right now. Not playing for the 49ers. It's like, you know.
Wow, he does,
Yeah.
bro.
It's
He
not
looks like
good.
a
Not
terrorist.
a good look. He does. Not a good look for
Well,
Colin.
maybe that's why he's staying there, because terrorist action would be more
guess
devastating
so.
in the Bay Area than in Denver.
Another
Who cares about Denver?
Another douchey out there. LaShawn McCoy will not be charged for his nightclub incident with an off-duty police officer. As you know, the video's on our site as well.
Right.
So I guess he's going to be free of charge.
And what site would that be?
The sportscastlife.com. You can
What
check
is
it
that?
out there. It's sportscastlife.com is the website. You can check out all the stuff
I was
there.
just curious.
Okay, very good. All right, Knocker. You're such a dick. Seriously. I don't know why you did that at all. I really don't. All right,
We gotta
next
pump ourselves
next
up,
story,
man.
Next story here. Greg
We're going to
Hardy.
play with ourselves
Greg
every once in a
Hardy.
while.
Wait, we have to play with ourselves every
Once in a
while.
while, yeah, you know.
Are you down for that, Dan?
Once a day, I think. Elite. I mean, as a
Dan
rule.
gets it. He knows
Yeah.
where I'm coming from.
It's number one on my to-do list. Cross it off.
Brush my teeth,
Yeah.
play with myself. I'm
Exactly.
done. Let's get going.
Tuesdays, though. We're good.
Yeah. The way I feel like
He
I'm
had to
getting
fit, he had
shit
to
done.
fit the Sportscast show in there somewhere. I'm so glad you fit us in there.
Yeah,
in
no,
your busy
you guys
day
are
of
like,
waking up and
you're-
jerking off. It's
You're on the
fantastic.
to-do list under, like 5 under jerking off. I mean, the last jerking off. One of the jerking off. It's 1 and then 4 and then 6 again.
Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, Knocker, everybody's favorite human, Greg Hardy is back in the news.
Should be nice if I had a partner. You know?
It would be nice. As you know, Greg Hardy, Knocker, this guy, probably one of the worst human beings in the
He
world.
plays for your Cowboys, right?
No, he doesn't anymore, actually. He's a free agent. He's no longer with the Cowboys right now.
Oh.
So Jerry kind of got a heart. He'll probably re-sign him, though.
Probably.
Greg Hardy, though, comes out with an interview with Adam Schefter over the weekend, and he had this to say, Knocker. Let me play it for you. Renee, can you go ahead and turn me up here? Here
By
we
the
go.
way, fans, my computer's down. I'm not on Twitter.
No one
so,
cares.
You know, I
I've never
can't.
put my hand on anyone in my whole entire life. No, sir. That's just not how we raised this. I've never put my hand on anyone in my whole entire life. No, sir. That's just not how we raised this.
Oh, really? Okay, let's see the picture again, Renee. Can you throw it up? Does that look like a woman that's been beaten? Kinda? Sorta?
I can't.
Knocker? She's got bruises everywhere. You can check out the full story on our website. Everyone knows about Greg Hardy. Well, Adam Schefter now is in a little bit of heat because Adam Schefter,
He's buying in.
ESPN's golden boy,
Right.
golden child,
He's a douche.
has actually support. Yeah, where's the thank you. He's a douche. Exactly. Greg Hardy came
Renee,
out and
he's a douche.
You're a douche.
There we
There,
go. Thank
thank
you.
you.
Here we go.
Smoke a bowl. Smoke a bowl. What'd you get into the show?
Well, Knocker, he was on the show here. Adam Schefter was, and he actually supports
Yeah,
Greg Hardy now. It
shocking.
says he's changed. Let's listen to this. If you can turn up from here, Renee.
Do you believe it?
Doesn't matter what I believe, Dan. Right?
Well, it does.
I mean,
with
that's
me
not-
having a conversation with you after the fact. If
Right.
I mean, you're still objective with this.
I'll say this. I'll say this to you. I went in there with the idea that everybody had, that this guy's a monster. Okay? I went in there thinking this is one of the scariest people in the NFL. And I came out of there with a very different feeling about him. I came out of there with a feeling that this is a guy who has managed to say the wrong things at the wrong times, has not always made the right decisions. But I found him to be a change kind of guy, a guy that I think realizes he did make some mistakes, could have handled things differently. In regards to that incident, it's such a tough thing. I'd like to talk to more people before I made a judgment. All I can go by is what he said. I'll say this. He wasn't wavering. He was adamant. I never touched.
Oh, I never touched. Oh, he was adamant. So he just didn't do it.
Him, Bill Clinton.
Right?
OJ.
I
didn't
never
have
had
sex
sexual
with-
relations
It's exactly
with
the
that
same thing,
woman.
right?
OJ glove doesn't fit.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
Richard
Jeez.
Nixon. I knew nothing about
so
Watergate.
ridiculous. I mean,
Right.
and now Adam Schefter, man,
his
he's supposed to be the
credibility,
yeah.
his credibility has now gone down
He's
into
the
shitter.
golden boy of ESPN,
Sorry.
man, and he's gonna
Not
get some
anymore.
heat for this, especially from women. I mean, are you getting with the women hear this? I mean, come on.
He looked like a weasel.
He did. And lastly, here, everyone loves Twitter.
He looked like a
Knocker,
weasel.
you love Twitter, right? Well, Twitter's
I don't
now
know if
going
I
to stream.
love Twitter.
Twitter's
I
now
mean-
going to stream Thursday Night Football. New
Okay.
rule in place. Yeah, you can
I better learn how to use that
watch
shit.
NFL on Twitter now, streaming live on Thursday nights.
Well, I think they should eliminate
It's
Thursday
not going to
night
stop
football.
me from watching. I'm not going to watch
Wait,
my.
it's going to be streaming or is it going to be constant descriptions?
I agree. Right?
140 characters in each
Constant
play.
video.
Yeah.
Hike. Pass.
Turn left. Turn right. Pass.
So you play by play in 140
Yeah.
characters?
Yeah.
Could be. Who
Commercial.
knows? Exactly.
Never know. Never know.
All right, Knocker. And before we get to break here, a couple, because you had a bad day, can you get that ready for me, Renee? Because you had a bad day. A couple guys in the news today that just, when you think you're having that bad day, guys, a lot of guys are having it worse. Knocker. Now remember Michael Vick?
Of course.
Okay, well he has a brother. It's not as bright as he is.
Apparently.
Okay,
not.
his name is Marcus Vick.
Right.
And he was arrested in Virginia for assaulting and running from a cop, Knocker.
Nice.
Always good to do, right? To assault the officer,
Right.
then just
and then
take
run
off
away.
and run.
Like they don't know who you are.
Well, you're supposed to assault him and stand there.
Yeah.
So, was that a good assault?
Well, you
I
know.
beat you up, bitch.
How do you feel about that?
Well, you know, if
So what happens
Stand
now?
you know, you're gonna get caught, right? Whether you run
Well,
or
you
stay.
gotta
you're
run
gonna-
just
no,
out of
no. I'm with you.
instinct.
I'm with you.
Enjoy your half hour that you're gonna have.
Go to the
kiss
bar,
your girl
right?
goodbye. Go
fucking
pet your
kidding.
dog.
If I,
Go pet your dog. Go
See,
give your dog's head a
I'm
tussle.
opposite. I go WWE, right?
Yeah.
I go WWE.
Are you going
or
stunner
Muhammad
or are
Ali.
you going like the
No,
Rock? Are you going
if
the
I
people's
kicked his
elbow
ass,
on him?
If I kicked his ass and he's down,
Yeah.
right? I'm either going Muhammad Ali and just standing over you like, yo, bitch. Right?
Yeah, that's so smart. Yeah.
Yeah, just give him the people's
Yeah.
elbow,
Right?
right?
Or
Followed by a
give him a
gunshot.
couple extra minutes to find his gun or
Right?
taser.
Or number
Yeah,
two.
it's a great idea.
Right? Or number two, I sit on his chest with my arms and legs folded, waiting for the posse to come.
Okay.
Right? The paddy wagon. Go ahead, take me away.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll kick this policeman's ass.
Well, tell him to
Mark
suck
that.
my balls.
Mark that.
Yeah.
Mark that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm
Yeah.
saying, dude.
Yeah,
And now can somebody call the ambulance
Right.
for the bullet in my back?
Knocker, what's funny about the story is you think most of this probably occurred at night, right? This is 3:55 in the afternoon.
Drugs will do things to you.
My goodness. God, I just thought he was wanted already in Montgomery
Shocking.
County.
He had a
And,
record.
yeah.
He had warrants.
Yeah.
Shocking.
The chase ensued and Vic pushed the officer down and decided to take off. However, his 40 time was not as good as he thought, and he was caught.
He thought he was 4'4". He was actually 5'9".
Yeah, it was not
Oh.
good. It was not good. So
Yeah.
play it because you had a bad day for Marcus.
Yeah. The irony is, like, if he would have had a dog with him, none of that would have happened.
No!
You did not just do that.
Oh! I don't know to play the ding or not. I don't know what to do, so I'm going to give them both. I'm going to give them both just to play it safe, so I'm on both sides of the fence.
Right?
all right?
If Mike would have given him a dog, this wouldn't have happened.
If he would have had a dog with him, the cop wouldn't have even bothered him. He would have been like, I don't want to deal with that
it's
dog.
not too soon. It's been that
That-
joke's
yeah.
valid right there. You can use that.
That's perfect
Yeah,
timing.
that's perfect
awesome.
timing. I like that. Well, lastly here, because you had a bad day, Xavier was knocked out, I believe, what, the Elite 8 knocker Xavier was? Well, J.P. McCura.
No, they were around Sweet 16.
Was it Sweet 16?
Yeah.
Well, after
Yeah.
that, J.P. McCura.
That was the Wisconsin shot,
their
right?
guard, yeah. Their
Yes.
guard is now facing misdemeanor disorderly conduct and obstructing officials after he was charged in an incident at a bar Thursday morning a couple weeks ago for knowingly pulling down his pants inside the bar.
Who cares?
Knowingly?
Yeah, they caption knowingly, so he freely
You're allowed to accidentally pull
Right.
down your pants.
like, sir,
If
accidentally
you can
the
just
cake came
make
off.
it look like it's a belt malfunction.
Right, exactly. As opposed to catching your belt on the
It's
bar
not-
stool.
No,
This is a beautiful thing.
my pants accidentally fell down while I was applying sunscreen to my dick. Because I don't want to get a sunburn.
Play the bad day for JP McKira. Pulling your pants in a bar? Come on. Oh, man. All right, guys.
No, you don't understand. I had Jeff Pratt swamp ass, and I was just trying to fix it, and my pants fell down.
You needed
Yeah,
some
you know what I'm
air.
saying?
Yeah.
I needed some saturation, wipe up here.
Yeah, Jeff Pratt's pulled
Am
that
I-
quite a bit
right?
on the golf course now that I think about that. He's
Our boy Jeff
knowingly
Pratt.
pulled down his pants quite a bit of times.
He brings a box of tissue because he knows
Swamp
he's
ass
going to
is
have
coming.
swamp ass
Yeah.
by the fifth hole.
But he's knowingly pulling his
So
pants
maybe
down.
this guy had it in the bar. He's got swamp ass. He doesn't want to offend
Swamp
anybody.
ass is part of golf sometimes.
Yes, it is.
A lot of
Oh,
that's,
no.
a lot,
Yes, it
that's
is.
considered your handicap. What's your handicap? My ass gets really
All right,
crazy
guys,
wet.
we're going to get to break right now. We get back. A lot more coming up on the show. Want to thank the Texans Cheerleaders for chiming in. We got Dan Gabriel in the house. We got a lot going on here left on the show. Listener Daniel as well is in here. He's going to get my shot of the week. He brought us something special today. So did Dan. We got presents today.
Yes, we did.
Sports memorabilia in the house. We're going to talk a lot more. We got NBA coming up. A lot of baseball talk as well, and we got to get to this Swaggy P, Iggy Azalea,
I'm so sick of
D'Angelo
all
Russell
damn
shit.
thing.
The bro code, knocker.
Are you serious?
It's the bro code when we get back after this.
There's not a day that passes by, the pain is not a mass inside, it's breaking me down to the ground. It's like I crash and died, it's hard to leave your past behind, especially when you're last in line. And half the time it acts like vines and wraps inside my fragile mind. Hiding in plain view, it seems the same old shit I choose between taking who I used to be and keeping it subdued beneath. Close to dead and losing me, you took a chance and you believe. So did I let you lead and grab the life you threw to me. And through it all, you saved me. Chance to change a million ways I can't explain. I'll never understand the way
Welcome back. Sportscast live from the Juicy Whip Studios. Big shout out to our sponsor, Fireman's Brew. Picking up a big fat order tomorrow. They just tweeted out a picture. They're getting down with the Sportscast too right now, drinking their beers. Speaking of their beers, we got a big fan of Fireman's Brew over here, right, listener Daniel?
Yes, sir.
You're a big fan of the brunettes, is that right?
Brunettes, redheads.
The 8%. You'll actually drink it room temperature.
I did. I think my first show here, I drank at room temperature.
Yeah.
He said it's not cold, and I said, nah, it's good.
And you are a season ticket to the Kings, right? Is
Yes,
that correct?
sir.
LA Kings, and they actually have Fireman's Brew there.
They just found out they have redhead. Ooh. Right by section 113.
Fantastic.
Delicious.
That's 8% brunettes, though, right? You can't beat that 8%.
Oh, I go brunettes, and then just before they got to drive home, let's go to the redheads.
That's good. Way to go.
Just got to sober up a little bit.
That's before Ubering.
Oh, yes, before Ubering.
Okay.
Yes. Uber.
Fireman's Brew, the official beer sponsor of the show. We're going to pick up a fat order tomorrow. They'll be at the golf tournament on May 7th, guys. We have a few spots left. I just talked to Mark Long today. He can't wait to get out there. Frank Kramer as well from KLOS and the Heidi and Frank show will be with us. Pocket Protein will be out in full effect. So get your tickets right now, $100. Dan just going to come out there right now. We just talked him into it. He's going to come out and have a good time with us. Renee's got his team hooked up.
Yep.
So good time at Whittier Narrows Golf Course, May 7th. $100 gets everything, guys. Lunch, raffle tickets, your cart, your round of golf. You get some
no experience needed, right?
No experience needed, man. None, seriously, none at all. It's fun because it's best ball tournament. So you can just be on a fun foursome, have a good time. I mean, fun foursome, that's always good, right? I mean,
absolutely.
Fun foursome. I mean, it might be all
Here
dudes,
are the
but...
prerequisites.
No.
Can you spell that, please?
Yeah.
Here are the prerequisites.
Can you say, wait, what?
One more time?
Prerequisites.
Okay. He did slur, right? Okay, I just want to make sure.
I did. Until
That third time he made it, though.
I gathered up. I sucked him up, gathered up, right?
Yeah.
Can you pay the entry fee? And can you drink?
Those are only two qualifications?
That's the
I guess you have to have arms just to swing a club.
Well,
like,
yeah.
You have to be able to swing something.
Yeah, people with
You-
arms.
you know, people with arms are
not
always
invited.
welcome. If you don't have arms, I don't know if
it's
it's for you.
unfair for you to discriminate against the armless.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Maybe they want to play.
They make golf clubs that you can swing with your mouth or whatever.
Now, I got to ask this guy over here, Dan. How you liking the hookup right now? You got a nice sandwich
I got
going?
a big ass.
He's eating a submarine sandwich right now.
Yeah, I didn't know that this was going to be this much fun. This is awesome.
You walk up and you saw a house and you're like, am I going to get raped
Not
or
at
like
all.
what's going to happen?
Not at all. I'm first of all, I look forward to that. But but I taped a podcast out of a house for a couple of years. It's great. I mean, you can set it up the way you want to, and you're not.
We got
you don't
sandwiches,
have somebody,
Stella's
you got
on.
sandwiches. This is fantastic.
Right.
This is great.
All right, guys. Again, call the show 818-435-8423 is the number. Now, Knocker, last night, let's get to it, man, because we held it off for a little while.
Man.
Huge game last night. March Madness, the way that, you'd want to see it end.
Absolutely.
A fantastic game.
Could
Vegas
not have
had
been
it
better.
-2 spread. I mean, there's people, I know a lot of people in Vegas are sending me videos.
It was UNC
from
-2,
the
right?
Sportsbook. Yeah, UNC -2.
Right.
To be a gambler and have a North Carolina ticket, and you're like, thank God they tied the game. I still got a chance. And no
You're
more.
telling me there's a chance.
And 1 minute later, your dreams are crushed.
Yes.
You had a bad day.
That's why Michael Jordan was so upset. I think he had a lot of money.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that crying meme of Jordan.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You had a bad day.
That
really
was in
funny.
full effect yesterday.
That is
everywhere.
really funny.
But real quick, the game of one of the better games ever in the NCAA championship
Well, I've
history.
seen them all, and
You
that
have
ranks top three.
Top
Yeah.
three up there. Well, it started off with UNC down by
No,
3.
no, you're wrong. And I'm going to tell you why you're wrong.
It started with the tip-off.
No.
Okay, you're right. No, he's actually technically correct.
No, it's not. It started with the Navy dude rocking the effing national anthem. That guy.
Didn't hear that.
Well, that's why I'm telling you.
Well, I was
The
my
dude-
national anthem is this. Was he singing that?
No.
He did the most beautiful rendition of that song. Tears.
He did it in
Tears.
2 times Celine Dion style. It was awesome.
He's like,
Oh, yeah. tell me what are you gonna do when they come for you?
I gotta watch some more NCAA tournament. Jeez.
I know, seriously.
Can you imagine Celine Dion? So lick my balls.
The high pitch, lick my balls.
Let's suck on my balls.
Well, Knocker, you carried that pretty good.
He's not guilty. Nice.
You can take his hand off your lap right now. He's squeezing his balls right now. You can take it off.
The Navy man that sung the national anthem last night, he set the tone. He freaking rocked it. It was absolutely freaking awesome.
It was awesome.
Kudos to him, because he didn't do the whole.
Right.
Make
He did it right.
A spectacle. He
Did it
respected it, and what I loved when he was done, he did that hard point 180 turnaround.
Yeah.
Put the right foot behind the
Boom.
left and
Mic drop.
spin and
Yeah.
boom.
Right there.
Kicked ass.
Well, you talk
What a
about
game.
UNC, though, all the way down to the final seconds of the game with about 13 seconds left. UNC down by 3. And you probably talk about one of the greatest shots probably to ever be forgotten, Marcus Page here with a circus three-pointer
Absolutely.
to tie the game. Let's listen to it.
From 3 in the first half. They're going to have to do something from the outside now. It's Page off balance. Puts it up.
Un-effing believable.
Crowd going wild. Ties the game with 4.7 seconds left to go.
Now, I do have to say, your mom, we were sitting we went to Palm Springs this weekend. We're sitting in the condo. We're watching it on our little 25-inch little TV.
Yeah, my
right?
parents are still living in the 50s. They watch black and white little TVs.
The condo is. I'm gonna take this TV down there the next time I go in 2 weeks. We're taking.
Do they have the dial still on the TV?
They actually have a remote, but that's
it.
it.
It's got the 3 buttons where it's just the channel and the power.
Is there more than one channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not much. But first thing I said.
He's got Wendy outside with the rabbit ears, just holding
right?
it,
Now, I have to tell you, though, the shot was magnificent. One of the greatest games ever played in the history of the NCAA finals. But I did turn to her, and I'm just being honest. 4.7.
Here's play.
That's a long time.
And here we go.
That's
Renee
a long
Blastis.
Villanova trying to go length of the court with Archie Diacono. 3 seconds at midcourt. Jenkins gives it to Jenkins for the championship.
I want to know who's shooting guns off. Did you hear that?
That's what I thought.
That's confetti.
Jim, they're going to check it. I thought it was good.
It was good.
Actually, they are in Texas, so that could
Right?
have been guns
Anything
in
could
the
happen.
air.
Doesn't
Yeah.
sound like
right?
someone shooting off guns, man.
That is guns in the air. Yosemite Sam has kick-ass seats.
Yosemite's out there. Knocker. Unbelievable, but you called it. There's still 4.5 seconds left.
That's a
4.7,
lot of
whatever
time.
it was.
And I think North Carolina made a huge mistake not going full court pressure. They let them really get the ball to half court. Like the 4.7 when they inbound, as the announcer said, Archie Diacono, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, the white boy
Right.
with the sleeves.
Yeah, the Greek guy.
Yeah,
Right.
that all the ladies want now. all of a
Exactly,
sudden.
right? He got to half court with 3 seconds left.
Yeah.
And I believe this is a
He set the
design
screen,
play.
man.
Absolute design play where the guy inbounding the ball is their second best shooter, because I think he's their best shooter, but Jenkins is their second best shooter.
Right.
Probably their best player, right? He just trails the ball, right? And he brings it up and just a little soft little touch. And like he said in the interview, I loved it in the interview after, Jenkins said, if I get to 1-2, which means catch the ball,
Right.
left foot, right foot, put it up, it's going in.
Yeah.
It's going in. But, oh, my God, what a
Can we
finish.
stop, though, with the I knew it was going in the whole time? Can we just stop with saying that, Knocker? Can we just stop saying that? Because after the game, Chris Jenkins came out. Oh, I knew it was going in as soon as I left my hands. Oh, really?
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Everyone knows it's going in when it goes in, right? But then when it clanks off the backboard, you don't say shit.
It would be refreshing if they were like, holy shit.
I know.
Idea.
Yeah.
Didn't have an effing clue.
I thought I was
Can you just be
aiming.
can you just be honest and say, dude, the dude threw me the ball and I just threw it up and I was hoping it went in? Can you
I
just-
thought I was passing it.
I was going for the alley-oop, but I don't know what happened. But
I was going NC State, man. I was going for the rebound.
Yeah, but I got to give a big shout out to our bracket winner, Bob. Bob, English
Shit,
Bob.
right?
Yeah, English Bob.
No, American Bob.
American Bob. Well, he's English, right?
This
Still.
isn't footy ball.
He's American. English Linder's
But
his
we're
wife.
English, though. That doesn't make sense.
What?
I speak English.
So does he.
But I'm English then, right?
His wife is English
I
Linder.
don't get that term, though. Why can't I be called English if I speak English?
Because you're American.
I don't know.
But I don't speak American.
Big American.
Josh has a point.
I have
He
a
does.
point, right?
He does have a point.
But I'm so fucking confused. I can't comment.
Like, wouldn't it
I'm
be?
sorry.
Isn't it more like? Isn't it more like Great Britain Linder rather than English Linder?
It used to be London Linder.
London Linder.
London
Yeah, because
Linder
I'm
falling
English.
That's a
down,
nice porn
falling
name,
down,
right?
yeah.
That's a good
Linder.
porn name. I'm going
right.
to call her that from now on.
I'm
You're
right.
London Linder.
Linder.
I'm right. I just figured out something. I'm right now. It might not be important, but I figured out something. So big shout out to Bob for winning our bracket. We'll send you something out pretty cool, Bob. We'll hook you up, so don't worry about that.
Yeah,
You're
we'll hook you up at the golf
Yeah,
tournament.
he's gonna be on my team. So
Tell you
we'll
what,
hook him up. I'll give you a
let's
free
give him-
blow job for Bob on the course. Okay, no one's with me.
Are you offering?
Yeah.
No, I was actually gonna
You
tell.
have somebody
no,
in
well, yeah,
mind?
Dan Burlington's got the GoPro. I was like POV, right there.
We were waiting for you to elaborate.
Exactly. I don't
We
know how you
didn't
pulled this
know
off,
who was
man.
getting stuck with that particular
No
assignment.
one's raising their hand first on that one.
Hey, where was the I like
Dan-
cock drop?
Dan just joined the tournament. We'll give it to him.
Yeah, newcomer rule. You got to get blowjob.
But it's for charity.
It's for
It's
charity.
for
Oh, it's okay.
charity.
It supports
So
the
So
show.
you're kind of an asshole if you
Support-
don't.
It's for a good cause, and you don't have to swallow. Okay?
Daniel, were you talking about this one?
I just put a man's
good.
head in my mouth.
Oh, that one right there?
Yeah, that one.
Did never put a man's head in my mouth. That's never happened. I just put a man's
good.
head in my mouth. That's never happened. Would you stop playing that? That's never happened. Ever.
Not until May 7th.
Not till May 7th. All right, Knockers, switching it up here. I mean, what you got? Really, the top 3 game ever for you?
Yeah, that
Just
one.
to close
that
it
one.
out, close out the college.
Hey, that one will go down with the Michael Jordan shot for UNC. To I think it was 82 to win the national title for North Carolina. That sent Michael Jordan, like he actually said, talking to Chris Sager. And Chris Sager actually looked. Craig Sager, I'm sorry.
Sager, yeah.
He
Man,
looked fantastic.
Prayers out to Craig.
Right,
man.
and
Yeah.
they just pay him so much respect, and I think it's awesome. But like he said, they asked him about it, and he said that, well, that set my career. That gave me the confidence to do everything I did in the NBA. And the other one, obviously, is North Carolina State.
That's the Jimmy Valvano
Yes,
game?
with
Yeah.
with the putback. Those
Yeah.
are the 3 greatest NCAA final games. But this one was just fantastic. My goodness gracious, just your mom was sitting on the couch, just going, "Oh my God, oh my God!"
Yeah, I
so
actually
many.
watched it with my shot. One of my shots was going to be for my daughter because she actually sat there and watched the game for the last 5 minutes with me. Was actually into it, and she knew just at 8 years old how
Intense
crazy
and what it meant.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
From the tying 3-pointer to that 3, she knew
Absolutely.
how crazy
Mhm.
it was.
So fantastic.
Yeah, it's awesome. So all right, let's switch it on the court here to the NBA, baby. NBA going on. The Lakers. The Lakers, Knocker. I'm a lifelong Laker fan. You can say
LA
you
Lakers,
are too.
LA Lakers 90210.
Melrose Place.
Right?
Melrose Place.
Am I right?
But the tickets are still expensive.
It's because Kobe's
ticket
there.
price is going to reflect the way they're playing.
You got to pay Kobe's salary.
I'd start going.
Yeah, that's a good, very good. I mean, seriously, that's
At
a
this
really
point,
good
they
point.
should be selling for $10 a piece back in the day, you know?
Oh, man. Well, Knocker, what do you got to say about this Swaggy P story? D'Angelo Russell, Iggy Azalea. If you guys aren't in the loop with pop culture, Swaggy P, 30-year-old jokester on the Lakers, overpaid big time. They signed to a 4-year deal. Engaged to rapper/singer Iggy Azalea, and was reportedly caught on camera from teammate D'Angelo Russell, the best upcoming star for the Lakers, rookie. 20-year-old was filming Swaggy P in a hotel room. You can check out the video on our website, sportscastlife.com. It's been out since last week. We just haven't been able to get to it on the show. And
I don't give a fuck.
Thank you. That is my response.
That's your response?
Absolutely.
There's no bro code involved?
I don't
who's at fault?
effing
Who's at
care.
fault?
The guy posting the videos at fault.
Exactly, D'Angelo.
That's not cool.
Exactly. You
can't-
don't do that.
You don't do that.
Swaggy P's wrong. You never cheat on your woman. We don't ever condone that. I don't agree with it. Don't.
Well, no,
But
no,
the basketball
no,
lifestyle
no,
is.
no, I'm not going to say that.
What?
I will not say
Huh?
that.
Yeah.
If you're,
I thought it was from Uncle Don.
If you're Iggy Azalea, okay, or if you're Hillary Clinton, okay, if you hook up with an athlete or a politician who is on the top tier, right?
Yes.
If you don't think he's going to cheat, and if you don't think he's got a woman in every town that he goes to, then you're just fucking stupid.
But can he afford the Kobe Bryant "I'm sorry" ring? Because I don't remember.
No,
his
he can't.
contract.
She's got 10 carats. She showed up to the an event 2 days ago with that ring on and was holding it
Damn.
out. Yeah.
Right?
So,
Okay,
there
so
we
She
go.
ain't going nowhere.
My problem isn't with Swaggy P cheating because that's what they do. The NBA is.
Wait. So you don't have a problem with him cheating on his chick?
Well, no.
That's
Moral,
not
Did he
fucking
know he
moral.
was
Moral-
being?
no,
Did he know
moral-
he was
Have
being
some
recorded?
morals,
okay,
dude.
morally,
You know you can't cheat on your girl.
Are you
You're
gonna
trying
let
to
me
just.
answer?
Well, you're trying to justify cheating. You can't.
No, I'm not justifying it, but it's a matter of fact. The NBA players are the most loose
I can
of
agree
all
with
sports.
you there.
Okay,
Yes.
so if you're Iggy Azalea and you think Swaggy P is going to be true to you, you're stupid. Okay,
Agree.
so let's just set that over there.
Okay, I'll put that on the side.
No, I don't like the fact he was cheating. No, in my world, I won't do that.
Right.
I'm monogamous. But in that world, if you think your boyfriend's not going to cheat, you're stupid. Now, let's go to the other side.
D'Angelo Russell filming it, 20 years old. It gets out. Now,
Asshole.
supposedly the rumors are it's Nicki Minaj's camp that's behind the leak because
cares?
they're in some beef or whatever.
You don't film your bro and give him
You don't
a
film
leading
your bro.
question.
You don't film.
Right.
There's bro code,
Yeah,
right?
you don't
You don't
film it.
do that.
If you feel so morally bad that he's stepping outside of his
Vows,
vows,
yeah.
you walk up to him and you go, "Hey, man, that's not cool." Or,
Right.
you do
I agree.
something so you can sleep at night.
On the
But
side.
you don't film them and leak it. That's not.
That
I
is just
agree.
wrong.
That's- yeah.
Bro
That's
code.
bad bro code.
There is a bro code.
That's
right.
Yeah,
You don't
I
do
agree
that.
with you.
I'm sorry.
Now,
You just
if
don't.
you're a teammate, as we know, locker rooms are close, man. In any sport,
Yeah.
baseball, you got the clubhouse, NBA locker room, NFL locker room, hockey, same thing.
Yep.
Now, if you're a teammate, now this guy's supposed to be the Lakers' top guy,
Right.
Okay, they're building off of this guy. Hopefully, they're going to get Simmons in the
Right.
draft next year. But can you even play with this guy? I mean, can you trust this guy? Like, what does this do for players? First of all, that Lakers are trying to get players. It's already hard enough to get players to come to Lakers nowadays.
Right.
But now you've got the biggest snitch in all the league
Right.
that you want me to come play with?
Right.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's a big problem.
Yeah.
I really do.
And you're a
You
Clipper
can't
fan.
depend
You're
on
a
that.
Clipper fan, right, Dan? You said
Yeah.
they're coming in. And right now, I'm sorry to say, as a lifelong Laker fan, man, Clippers organization is on the up. And the Lakers,
That looks like a stable
Yeah.
one.
And
now that
oddly
Blake is
enough-
healthy and
Right.
Blake is healthy.
Oddly
now.
enough, the Clippers are the stable
Yeah,
organization.
it's crazy. You think about what the Celtics are doing right now, totally rebuilding. They just beat Golden State a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Huge game. They're revamping after their old, Pierce left and everybody. What the Lakers are doing right now is just unbelievable. I don't know if Jeannie Buss has got to go in there and take full control over her brother because her brother's a dipshit. I don't know. But right now, those, like you said, those Laker tickets are still costing you
It's-
$300
yeah.
to see what? To see an old
To see
Kobe?
Kobe,
Yeah,
to
that's it.
stare at him in person.
You know?
that's all that's all they're selling.
Yeah, so you agree with me then there is a bro code.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you don't
Absolutely
film your
there's a bro
buddy
code.
unless
First
your
rule,
buddy
Fight Club.
asks you to film it. That's a
Like,
different. I want to
that's-
throw that in there. If your buddy's like, "Listen, she's really hot. I need proof that this happened." Can you just kind of hide in the
Wow,
closet
she was
for
19
me?
and smoking.
And-
Nobody's
yeah.
going to believe
No,
it unless
Yeah.
you.
Maybe
Or
Nick
she's
wanted
gonna
out.
claim that, or she's gonna claim that I raped her. Can you just film this so that there's footage of her going, yeah,
I need
more.
footage of
yeah.
what's consensual. Right, okay.
Yeah.
You like that? Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, I agree. I think both parties at fault here, but I mean, teammate wise, man, I don't know what the
and you know
Lakers
what-
are going to
and
do
you know what,
right now.
Josh?
It's sad to see just an organization where you could almost get anyone to come play for you. Now it's a fucking struggle. I mean,
all-
we got guys. We've got Dwight Howard, the biggest doofus out there, doesn't even want to play for us. I mean,
That turned out to be a good thing, though.
In all seriousness, you're absolutely right. When you take this really seriously,
It's sad.
that this is
It
the
is.
man.
It's sad.
This is the man that the Lakers are going to build their future on. Yeah,
Like,
I can't trust
They can't
this
be
guy.
great forever. It would be boring if they were constantly
agree.
awesome.
No, I agree with that.
The
I don't see an
team
upside.
has to go
I don't
through.
see an upside.
But I'm talking about the bro code thing. Yeah, if I was a player, no, I don't want to go play for this guy, and I would definitely chill him in the locker room. When he walked in, it would definitely be.
And you're
Bro.
a dipshit because now you're not invited to anything fun.
You're not.
They should just Gomer Pyle him and
it's-
say that
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not even getting good breakfast. Everybody's like,
You're bringing breakfast.
oh man, there were bagels in here. Nobody told me. Yeah, nobody fucking told you.
That's great.
You mean those are real scrambled eggs, not powder?
Yeah.
Nobody told me?
That's great. That's great. All right, guys, we're going to get to break here. We got our big segment coming up here after the break. We got Shot of the Week and
Lord.
Shit of the Week. We got Mexican Word of the Day. Knocker's still undefeated. Still with the perfect
Barely
record.
hanging on, though,
And,
man. It's kind of wavery.
It is. We got a lot of baseball talk. We're going to get to a lot of baseball news. Man,
Nice.
This food at the ballpark that they're coming out with, it's like diabetes.
Right.
And I mean, they're coming out.
Heart
They have
Attack Central.
Fruit Loops on chili cheese dogs, and I don't know what pizza covered hamburgers. I can't comprehend this stoner madness.
It's a dare.
It's
It's like Carl. It's like Carl's Jr. Dared them.
It is.
Like,
it
let's
is.
see who can come up with the weirdest
So
shit.
get your shots of the weekend at Sportscast _THN. Also, guys, when we get back, our drunks of the week are epic this week. We got Abby Wambach. Have you seen?
I so want to see this.
Have you seen her mugshot? She looks like she smoked like 3 bong rips before she got in the car. Literally. So we'll talk about that. We also got Troy Smith's DUI arrest. Have you seen this? Former Ohio State quarterback knocker.
I got a degree in bachelor?
Yeah. He doesn't know his ABCs. He doesn't know his ABCs.
I got a degree in bachelor.
We'll play the tape after that. Also coming up, we got some NHL, who's hot and who's not. We got the Masters in golf. A lot more coming up. We got Dan in the house, Gabriel chilling out with us. We'll be back after this.
Knocker song.
Oh, Knocker song. What do you got?
My song's oldie but a goodie. I love this song. It's a feel-good song.
If you didn't have an old, radio with the antennas, you might not have heard this.
You know this song.
Okay.
You know this song. It's been a really,
Baby Got Back?
Personally, it's been a really, really, really rough week, and I'm kind
Stop
of down.
talking about your
So,
sex life, bro.
I'm trying to. No, my sex life is actually really good. And
Don't
we're going
need
to
to
talk
know
about this after the break.
Can't wait.
That's when we'll move the calendar photo.
But I wanted to play an up song. This is from Mike and the Mechanics. Mike Rutherford from the band Genesis went out on his own, put this song out, and I really dig this song. It's a little fun, uplifting song. It's called "Silent Running."
Okay.
From Mike and the Mechanics.
Let's hear it. Here we go. Back right
Enjoy.
after this. Shot of the week.
Happy birthday to you. Make a wish, Tommy.
You don't know me, but I knew your father. He wanted me to give you this.
tell you. Understand. Believe in me, I'm with the high command. Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me running? Calling you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me running? Calling you. There's a gun and ammunition just inside the doorway. Use it only in emergency. Better you should pray to God, the Father and the Spirit will guide you and protect you from up here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me calling you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me calling you?
Hello, Tommy. I'm sorry I left. I hope this message will explain why. I need your help.
Swear allegiance to the flag, whatever flag they offer. Never hint at what you really feel. Teach the children quietly, for someday sons and daughters will rise up and fight while we stood still. Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me running? Calling you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me
Welcome back. Sportscast live every Tuesday again. Right here, 6:30, 8:30. Make sure you guys check us out on iTunes, iHeartRadio, also on Stitcher Radio. We have our SoundCloud out. Follow us there as well. We'll have the video out on YouTube for you guys tomorrow. So again, we'll anywhere you guys can download podcasts, you guys can find us. Just search Sportscast. And again, tell a friend, spread the word. We really appreciate it. Been growing strong here for the past 5 years. We really got it going. So I want to thank Juicy Whip for sponsoring the studio, and again, Fireman's Brew for the beer. So right now, guys, we're gonna get Knocker a little drunk before we get to Mexican. Usually we do Mexican word before, right, Renee?
We usually do.
We're
yeah.
gonna do it after this time. We're gonna try and we're gonna get a couple shots in Knocker.
There you go.
You know, we got to stump him. He's been
Yeah.
perfect. We got to get some alcohol in him before before we get to Mexican word. So let's get to Shot of the Week award. Again, brought to you by Fireman's Brew and JuicyWhip.com, official sponsors of the show. And Knocker, I'll throw it to you first if you're ready. I know you just came in the studio, but you ready to go for Shot of the Week? You got yours?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. If you start this with sadness, I'm really gonna I might punch my father. On
No,
the show.
my Shot of the Week goes to Jay Wright. at the end of this epic
Stone
basketball
face.
game.
Stone face, dude.
Well, no, I think he was caught between I don't know what the fuck just happened, but what I really think was there was I'm not going to celebrate and I'm not going to act all crazy until I shake Roy Williams' hand.
Yeah.
I have
Respect,
that
man.
much respect
I like it.
for Roy Williams and the program that he runs and
it.
him as a
I like
basketball coach. I really think that was in his mind, that he didn't jump up and down and go nuts and this and that because he wanted to show respect.
Can we play this for Roy, though?
Everybody hurts.
Yeah.
Sometimes everybody cries.
You know what?
It hurts.
I think that's exactly what Michael Stipe had in mind when he
Right.
wrote that song.
I agree with you.
Was losing on the last-minute shot of
Exactly.
a big game.
Exactly. like he's playing for Villanova. Listen to the song again.
to me,
Or like he's playing for UNC.
right. To me, I'd rather get my ass kicked by 40 points in that final than to lose like
No,
that.
I agree, man. Roy, the press conference
You know,
after, he's very emotional.
Class,
man.
But
everybody,
class, and
both
Jay
sides.
Wright,
Yeah.
Jay Wright, class, and I got to give it to him. And I have to give it shot of the week to my friend.
Yeah, throw
Mike
that up, Renee. Throw it up for Villanova, man, because they're going to get one of my shots as well. So we're right at it, man. Villanova, 2016 national champs. So
my friend
big
Mike
game.
Garcia, one of the legends of golf.
Yeah.
Right? Lee Trevino.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Chichi Rodriguez. We have Arnold. We have Jack. Right? He is. His wife has graduated with me. She has fought a battle with cancer, and she looked fantastic. We were down in Palm Springs this weekend. They invited us down to their place. They have a place on the 11th fairway of the Mission Hills Golf Course where the women's major, A&P, whatever, major was played this week. They invited us down. We got to cruise around, watch the women play.
Cool.
Let me tell you this. Thompson, Lexi Thompson? Legs. Oh, my God.
I thought this was going
a totally different direction.
Like meaningful.
Yeah, I just so was I was really
deep.
emotional and
Yeah,
deep right now.
I
Then
was
you're
getting
your
ready to,
sexy
like-
legs.
Yeah.
Lexi Thompson has some serious legs going on.
But
But it was
Lexi Thompson. We are getting ready to turn
Right?
tear up.
I know.
Right?
I was
you're
going to
like,
ask you for a tissue
should've
there,
seen-
you know?
yeah.
God bless America. I followed her for 5 holes. Right? It's like,
Stalker.
Lord have mercy, girl. You got some legs that just won't quit, girl.
Okay.
And they're glistening with sweat.
He's gonna borrow your drone.
Yes. Find a
Damn.
drone out there, seriously.
So,
All right.
shot of the week to Mike Garcia for inviting us out there to watch the women's major championship.
Okay.
And to Jay Wright for showing absolutely so much class. And, again, I'm just going to make this a weekly thing. My shit of the week is fuck cancer.
I like it. All right, put it out there. Renee, what do you got?
I got
Shot
two.
of the week.
I got 2 shots. My first shot is for Dan Gabriel coming all the way out.
Yeah. Good time so
Fun.
far. Good time.
Good time so far.
Yep.
My second shot goes for the walloping that the Dodgers put on the Padres
Man.
yesterday.
Damn, that was a bitch slap.
Man, it
Smack
was a
down.
the most runs scored opening day ever in Major League history. So good for them. But you know what? They have to prove themselves. That's against the Padres. Let's see what they do.
Yeah,
against
it's one
good teams.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one game.
Calm
so,
down.
So I wanted to ask you guys, since we're talking about baseball real quick, before we get to shots.
Did you get lost?
Yeah, I did for a minute.
Smoke weed every day.
So the Angels, do you guys like the moves that they made in the
No.
offseason?
I think they're
What are
fine.
your thoughts?
I think the Angels are fine.
I think the Angels have overpaid a lot of players. And I
Yeah,
think
but they
that
didn't do
we're
anything
suffering.
stupid this off season. I think
This
they're
season,
fine.
We're still paying for the
What
last
changes?
500.
What changes
We're
do you
still-
mean? They're
Well, the
it's
shortstop,
still-
they let go of Eric Ibar, and
Yep.
they picked up this guy from the Braves, and I think he's a witch with the glove, and
I
he's
think
hit
he's awesome.
358
I like
in
him.
the spring.
Yep.
So I'm liking
Simmons,
that.
yep.
I like their team.
Cool.
I do. I really think they have a really good team. I don't know if their pitching is enough to get them
That's
to
the
a
big
World
issue.
Series championship.
Right.
But I like their team. If you're gonna have a team that's competitive and put butts in the seats, I think they've done that.
Would you have preferred that they had not traded David Freese, or do you wish they still had David Freese.
No, he didn't do much. For them.
that position
Too much money.
Interchangeable.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going on Thursday though. I got bobblehead night on Thursday. I'm
Nice.
going. Yeah,
Who
it's
is
gonna be
it?
good. It's actually Trout and Pujols on the same bobblehead.
Well, that's nice.
They're gonna be
'cause
bobbing
I-
each other.
Wow.
They're gonna be bobbing each other.
I have bobblehead night.
I don't
Thursday.
even know what to say about that.
I have bobblehead night Thursday with your mom on, so that'll be working for all of us.
God.
Wow.
I'm just a
And-
sweet transvestite.
Yeah.
You're the asshole on
And he's
TV.
going to make an attempt towards her poo holes.
Attaboy!
Oh my
now,
God!
I got a
dude.
question.
Oh no! You can't just.
No, we're still a shot of the
You
week.
can't just continue like
no.
normal conversation and talk about my mom's poop hole.
You know what? This is my house, and I'm going to ask a question. To me, okay?
I'm still thinking about mom's poop hole.
When I'm swimming in a pool,
Her poo hole.
right? When I'm swimming in a pool, and my wife is there in her bathing suit and blah, 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 right? I'm just asking if this is just a general thing. Because if I'm swimming and it's a hot day and blah, 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 I have a couple cocktails, blah, 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 I'm swimming, she gets in the pool, gets out. I'm horny as fuck when I get out of that pool. I don't know what it is.
I like
but,
turtles.
Is it just me, or is this a male thing to where you're swimming?
It's the netting in your swimsuit.
Okay.
It's tickling your balls just and.
But now I know!
Way. Now you know.
No, but the question is now, why are you so old that you still have the shorts that have netting but your balls? Who wears those
Well,
anymore?
I actually kept
Are you a
them out.
Speedo guy, Josh? You a Speedo guy?
I'm a board short guy with no,
You don't have netting?
No,
I go netting.
Oh, you do? Does it give you a better?
I don't know why. I'm
Gives
old
you a nice
school.
It's like a little
I don't know
hammock
why.
for
He
your
likes that
balls.
friction.
I like the way
he
it
likes
tickles
that
my balls.
friction on his
That's why I
neck.
friction-
And maybe
yeah.
that's it. The
It
friction
has
on the
a nice
nads in the
tickle.
pool. That's why you're so horny when you get out.
Maybe.
But, you know,
It's-
dude, it's been the same.
I'm gonna try out some shorts this summer and see what happens.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
gonna walk out of the beach with a
I'm
fat
just
boner.
saying,
That's gonna
if
be
I'm
great.
swimming on a hot day, I'm horny as hell when I get out of the pool.
That is a drop. You better cut that. You better cut that. I want
Was
that by
that
next
the
week.
more you know?
Yeah.
From NBC?
Yeah, NBC.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Remember you're watching
All
your
right.
commercials and they give you that drug
And yesterday
commercial?
when we got out of the
Yeah,
pool,
I like
I
it.
did your mom. Just saying.
All right.
Let's move on.
Are we still at
Shot of the week?
God, no, it's not there. We still have to go around and I gotta think about it more. Dan, what do you got to listen to, Dan?
It's from a few weeks ago, but shot of the week is to all former Kings players. Because even after the game, even after they've been traded away, they still come and sign your memorabilia.
Nice.
And a big shit of the week to Alex Ovechkin.
Okay.
For not taking pictures, not just with Kings fans, but with people who have his jersey on, his fans. Cute little girls, too. Nope, no pictures. Only picture they got was at a stop sign with a selfie.
Really? F that.
Shitter's full.
Everyone said he was a dick.
Yeah, big. I mean, he's one of my favorite players. That sucks.
Yeah, you like the Cowboys.
You'd think if you were a chick, at least, you know.
Nope.
Never. All
think.
right. Well, Dan, Dan's this segment on the show. We go around, so we give a shout out for someone we want to give, a cheers to, or someone had a good week, or someone you just want
Anywhere.
to give a
Doesn't
shout
have to be
out
sports.
to.
Just anywhere in life.
I want to throw a shout out to Pedro Martinez, who was on the Late Show last night with Colbert. And
was it a good one?
He was pretty funny.
I like
Nice.
it. And can you give a shout out
Okay.
for? Well, you got some shows coming up. Where you plug yourself real quick.
Pimp it up.
I do comedy. I tell jokes.
If you haven't noticed by his Michael Vick dog drop earlier.
I do that. I tell that joke.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be at Flappers in Claremont.
Okay, it's right down the
which is
street.
nearby,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I'm in Laverne, so I'm
It's
right down the
May
street.
6 and 7.
May say, well, our tournament's the 7th, but that Friday,
Yeah.
can you get us tickets? I'll come down to see you,
Yeah,
man.
I can get some tickets.
I'll come down. That's right
you
down
can give
the
away
street
some
from me.
tickets on your show. if you
Yeah,
want.
give me some tickets.
Yeah,
I got plenty of people in the hood down here.
Yeah, man.
I'd love to come see you.
Yeah, I'll take care of you.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
So we got May 6th, May 7th
yeah.
at Flappers in Claremont.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. That's awesome.
You have a show going
Yeah.
on? You got a podcast? What
I used
what
to
do
have
you
a
do?
podcast. That's how I
Right.
know Renee.
Yeah. Right.
I used to have a show called The Best Medicine.
Right.
Me and a very funny comedian friend of mine, Robert Duchesne,
Okay.
used to have comedians on. In the first half of the show, they would complain about their problems, and the second half of the show, we would try to solve listener problems.
All right, I like it.
I like that setup.
You know, it's like a sort of a peek behind the curtain of a comic's life, and you know, depending on what they want to complain about. But all the shows are still online. If you want to just go to my website, dangabriel.net, or The Best Medicine. If you want to just Google The Best Medicine.
Sweet, man.
There's like a bunch of shows, and I had a lot of great guests on, and I used to be part of Toad Hop.
Yep.
And that was a great time.
Well, that'll
and all
get your
those
listeners
shows are
right away
still-
because we got a lot of Toad Hop guys that are
Yeah,
with the family.
I was on that show. I was fortunate enough to be a part of that, and then
it was
some of
good
the
stuff.
shows were after that were on GoCast. But they're
Okay.
all on there, and I had some awesome guests. And go check it out. It's
Sweet.
fun.
No,
Nice.
yeah,
And there's
give-
best of. Check out just download the best of as like a sample, and you know, get into it.
And give me tickets, man. I'll get those away for your show too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll get some away. That'd be
Claremont
fun.
Flappers. It's a fun club. Like
Yeah.
I play.
Fair
Flappers
enough. Been
in
raving about
Burbank,
it, so,
too.
yeah.
What time is your show?
There's 2 shows Friday, Saturday, so there's 4 shows total. I think it's like 8 and 10.
Okay,
But
we'll do it, man.
it's
We'll
in
try
a
and hook up
cool
a party.
little-
Well, give us some tickets. Try and get a listener party. Go down there. It's Friday.
Yeah,
We'll do
it's
something.
a cool little part
That'd
of
be fun.
town.
You'll come down. Dan will come down.
Just down the street.
Yeah, he'll be
Yeah.
drunk. He'll be drunk. You
Most
give
of
us
the time.
Uber. Yeah, most of the time. Right.
Perfect.
Dan?
All right,
Drunk?
guys.
Perfect.
All right,
Shocking.
I'm gonna get to my shots here real quick. First up, I gotta give a shout out to these dogs. It's a good story. It was out on Bro Bible, man. Heroic U.S. Marine Corps dog awarded the top medal for after losing his leg in patrol in Afghanistan. Gotta get up for these pets, man. These dogs go out there. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They're strapped with bombs and for pets, man. I mean, just gotta get up for pets. Just don't mistreat your pets, man. Just take care of them. Now my next one goes
Michael
out to
Vick, are you listening?
Villanova. Obviously, we just talked about them. They got to get my shot. I got to give a shout out for my daughter for the first time, like last night. She actually sat down and watched sports with me, and it was fucking cool.
Nice. Isn't that nice?
Special moment.
And like it was just me and her and laying down. She's like actually interested in it. Want to know about the teams? Was doing the math like of the score of the basketball game. Like, oh, they're only up by 8 or they're only up by 6. It was cool. It's a good time
Very nice.
with the 8-year-old. So
Did you say that there was going to be? Did you tell her you were rooting for one or the
yeah, I
other?
said, Daddy will buy you some new toys if Villanova wins. That's what I was saying.
Okay, well, I mean that might have had
She's
something
quite
to
happy
do with it.
when Villanova made
Did
that.
you?
three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like, your dinner depends on this.
Yeah, no, her birthday was just last week, so I said you're either getting a really good birthday or you're not. One of the two.
Are you getting socks?
Yeah, or one of the
Right.
two. So shout out to my daughter Penny and another.
It was her birthday too.
Yeah, it was her birthday. I gave him birthday shots last week. Shout out to right here, listener Daniel, man, coming in here. He brought us a awesome. We were huge Kings fans here, hockey.
God, let me see that.
Yeah, throw it up there on camera, there, Knocker. We're gonna get this thing all nice and big old frame. He got a 2014 Stanley Cup champs. The LA Kings got it signed by a bunch of their players, authentic signatures, and guys that aren't even on the team anymore. That's how devoted this man was.
Justin Williams and Mitchell.
Seriously, I seriously, Dan, it's awesome, man. I want to thank you very much.
Hey, you're welcome.
Like very much. It's awesome. And even Dan Gabriel came in here, brought us a authentic baseball. What was it? What year is that?
I brought a Beckett.
Yeah, with Mark McGuire on
1987
there.
Beckett.
If you collected baseball cards,
This is gold
late
right here, and
80s,
this is a
early
good
90s.
condition, man.
I know.
That's
I
a
know.
perfect. Thank you very much.
You're
Show them who's
welcome.
on the back, dude.
Adds to our
Tony
stuff
Gwynn.
here. Tony
It's got
Gwynn
Tony
on the
Gwynn
back.
It's got Mark McGuire on the
So
front. In
big
his rookie
shout out.
year.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
He got Rookie of the Year that year.
Awesome. So again, we got some memorabilia. So thank you to everyone for those. And lastly, here. This, I think, is going to be a new segment of the show because he's coming out with one each week. Planet Snoop just gets better and better each week. And this one is Squirrel versus Snake.
What?
And I got to give a shout-out. It's about a
What
minute
is this?
Here. It's Snoop Dogg
I've played it
calling
before, remember?
the National Geographic. Remember Snoop Dogg calling?
Oh,
dude,
I remember that one.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
where a
yeah,
squirrel
yeah.
takes on a snake, and it's fantastic.
What?
Here we go.
Snoop.
We're doing it every week. I love it, man. Planet Snoop.
I ain't never seen no shit like this either. A squirrel versus snake. The snake gonna whoop him. This is an easy win, man. This is an easy win for the snake. Why are you not biting back? All you gotta do is hit him in the head right now. Go and hit him right now. Strike him. Strike him. Strike him. There you go. Back him up. Back him up. God. This squirrel is hard. What gang he from? I got my money on the squirrel, cuz. Don't get scared. Get the money. Oh, there you go. Over the top. Oh, he got him. He went for the head. He got him. He got him in the head, cuz. He got him, cuz. Squirrel got him. Now, if he can bust a nut, you know he can bust a snake head open. No problem. That's the nut buster right there.
I've never seen anything like that.
I ain't never seen no shit like this either. A squirrel beat a snake? Man, he rocked him. He's trying to get out of there, huh?
Hello, squirrel. down.
He sure did. That squirrel belongs to a gang. That ain't how it's eating away. He eating a nigga like a chicken wing.
Oh my God, it's here. Eating that nigga like a chicken wing. Best shit ever.
Oh, Planet Snoop once again.
Best
I
shit
might
ever.
bring it next week. I don't know. I love him.
We gotta do it. We
It's
gotta get him
fantastic.
on the
So,
show
you
somehow,
got-
some
yeah,
way.
You got any shots on Twitter? I know our Twitter line's just been blowing up all night. I can't even follow it through
You
here,
know
man.
what, dude? I've been so like jacked up. No, but I don't see anything. here.
There's actually a few, but I'm sorry we won't get to them because I can't scroll through all of our Twitter line right now.
But we love you.
Yeah, we love you guys all. So play the shots. Here we go. Shots up. Throw it around. Oh, good stuff.
It's a man's
All
world.
right, Knocker. Well, now that
It's
we've
a
got
man's world.
we've got some liquor in you.
Okay, when do we turn the calendar? Because I'm like just like all
Let's do that
charged
now
up to
before
do
we
the
get-
calendar.
Before we get to Mexican Word of the Day, let's do that.
You're not in the captain's chair. You
I
don't make
understand
these
that.
decisions.
That's why I asked when.
You're like that guy in Star Trek we talked about with the little thingy around his
right.
eyes. You know, the guy from
LeVar
Reading
Burton?
Rainbow, the Reading Rainbow guy.
LeVar
That's
Burton?
you, yeah.
Geordie LaForge.
Geordie LaForge.
Yeah,
Geordie
exactly.
LaForge, yeah.
That's fantastic. Knocker, you want to flip the calendar?
Renee, are you rocking a new haircut?
Yeah, I got a haircut.
You are.
And I gotta give.
Aren't
Actually,
you?
I missed it. I want to give a shout out and a shot for Renee's shirt. He's wearing a Lord of the Beans shirt.
Right, baby. That's
Suits
what
me
I'm
right.
talking about.
Suits me right, huh?
So are we doing the calendar
So
now
good.
or what?
Yeah, go and flip
What?
the calendar. Who we got on the calendar? We
Give
got
me
the
some drum roll. Drum roll, please.
We got the Houston Texans cheerleader calendar. We're gonna change it for the month of April. Here we go, Knocker. Flip it over. Please do not one of your slow ones either. Can you just flip it because the drum's already stopped? Oh, who we got? He just keeps it for himself. Like Dan
know.
Gabriel's over here with his hand under his pants. He wants to know what's going on.
Hurry up.
Boobies!
Oh, yeah. Miss Delaney. All right. Can you flip it? Do you like
Wow.
that? Yeah? Is that good stuff? Good stuff? Oh my God, it's the greatest response. That's fantastic. That's awesome. All right, Renee.
Yes.
I guess I'm more of a March
It
guy.
is that time of the show where we test Knocker's knowledge of his Mexican
Let's wait for him to put his
words.
headphones back on,
Knocker,
'cause
can
he
you
needs-
stop
He
staring?
needs to look at and hear the music.
Damn it, man. Come on. That is some serious.
Should we just roll with it?
It is.
All
Yeah.
right,
Here we go.
Thank you,
Today
Delaney.
I'm gonna teach you some Spanglish. It's Mexican word of the day.
All right. All right. Now, Dan, if you're new to this segment, this is where Renee is going to give Knocker some words that are what English
I
words
might
that
jack this
Mexicans
all up
use
right now.
in a
I'm
different
sorry.
slang. Okay.
Okay,
This is
Holmes.
Spanglish.
All right, your first word is ice chest.
You know what? When I told you I slept with your wife, I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. You get it, Dan? You like
Just kidding.
Okay.
Don't get mad at me, okay? I say I was just playing with you.
All right. Okay, 1 for 1. I like it. All right.
All right, your next word is rectum, Holmes.
Dude, you think I kicked their ass? I fucking wrecked them.
All right.
Hey, man, I had 2 Caminos, but my wife wrecked them both.
All right. 2 for 2. 3 more to go. What do you got?
All right, your next word is choo-choo, like train, choo-choo.
You got it?
Shoe.
1.
You know what? When you get into some nasty carnitas, you gotta chew before you can swallow that shit.
All right.
Nah, Holmes, I have a gun, and if you break into my house, I will choo-choo.
I like that. You get that. You get that one. All right. 3 for 3. Still undefeated.
All right, man, your next word is jerky.
Jerky?
Jerky.
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 I told that homeboy, you go to jail, you gotta jerky yourself, man.
Hey, I have to enter the janitor's closet. You may have to use jerky.
He's 4 for 4. Knocker, keep the streak alive. Here we go. Last one.
All right, your next word is Lysol.
Lysol?
Lysol. Like the cleaner, Holmes.
Lysol. You know what? Todos los vatos missed it, but I saw her ass on the beach.
All right.
I need a new old lady. Mine Lysol that time.
All right. He's 5 for 5. Mexican. Still undefeated, Knocker.
That was good, man.
I'm just like that.
Yeah, that was great.
They're not as good as some of them, but, I pass.
All
I
right.
get a pass.
Renee, it's that time since we're drinking and we did Mexican word of the day. Let's get to the drunks of the week. Can you give me the drunk of the week drop,
Segue.
please?
Segue.
Hey, I remember when QuickTime here passed out in the booth, this booth, and we did stuff to him that you do to ladies, and we promised we'd never tell you. All the greatest moments of my life I spent right here in this booth. Maggie's first word, Bart jumping that canyon, Mr. Plow, all the greatest moments of my life. I gotta go pee. I don't want to get up.
Oh, it's our drunk of the week. Right here on the Sportscast.
It's a long drop.
It is. It's awesome, though. It's so good.
You cannot stop it,
Yeah,
though.
you can't.
Come on, man.
Well, Knocker, we've got a couple here. The couple doozies here. U.S. soccer
Talk to me,
legend
brother.
Abby Wambach.
Oh, I got to see this because I have not seen
arrested for drunk driving. Her mugshot screams guilty, Knocker. Look at this. Oh! That's a couple bong rips in, right? She said a couple bong tokes before she went out.
Okay, now, this was in Portland, right?
This was, let's see here.
This was in Portland.
This was, it was.
Right?
Sunday morning.
Yep. Okay. Wednesday morning, she was playing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
In the Pro-Am.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
At Mission Hills.
That's true.
Where my bro has his house that we went to on Sunday with Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes.
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner
And they
hold
won.
down. Yeah, she hold down
And they
eagle.
won.
Yeah.
And she did the whole
fly like an eagle.
We won. And now I'm arrested in Portland DUI.
Yeah.
But do you know who I am?
pulled
I'm
over.
Amber Wambach.
She
I'm
pulled-
Amber-
she was-
I didn't mumble that
yeah.
name when you fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm Amber Wambach. Who? I'm Amber Wambach. Huh?
You're an ugly
I'm
wombat.
Amber Wambach. No, you look like
I'm
a dude,
the
bitch.
wombat.
You look like a dude, bitch.
Dude, look like a lady. Do we have that? Do we have that? Do we have? Come on, for Abby Wambach getting pulled over, man. Dude, look like a lady. Come on, please.
Come on. Abby
Dude,
Wambach.
so good. Dude, so good. The cops just be like, dude, you look like a. Come on. Come on. Abby Wambach, you get our first drunk of the week. Congratulations. And that mugshot, seriously, it looks like you're like 4 bong rips in before the night.
Bitch, you look like David Beckham.
Oh, that's good.
a huge bitch.
Don't insult Beckham.
Bitch, you look like Beckham. You saying
man.
you're a woman?
She has a deeper voice, though.
Right? Exactly. Right.
To be fair.
That's a huge bitch.
Oh my God. Oh man, Knocker. That's
Welcome to the
fantastic.
show, Dan. If you thought that was normal, you know better now, don't
exactly.
you?
I get it.
I get it. I got
See
it.
what's happening here.
Well, lastly, in our drunk of the week, man, former Ohio State QB Troy Smith DUI arrest was an absolute.
This is joke. This is epic. This is epic.
Should I just have you listen to it and just?
Let's
figure
do it.
out- Okay, let's
Just
go.
play it.
You're an officer.
No. I'm great. I'm great.
I stopped you. Stopped way over the stop bar up there. You have no front tag on this, and you're weaving back and forth.
Well, I wasn't back and forth. I mean, I drove this red. I mean, I live off court like, you know, up the right up here.
How much alcohol you consume tonight?
None.
Nothing at all? Fair to say, what's your highest level of education?
I graduated from Ohio State.
Okay.
My name is Troy Smith.
Okay. What's your highest level? Did you got just a college degree?
You didn't see that.
I've graduated from Ohio State with a degree in bachelor's.
Okay.
What's the problem?
Nothing. I just want to make sure you're not impaired. Is it fair to say you know the alphabet, sir?
Definitely, but
okay.
That's what I'm trying to ask you. What?
I just want to make sure you're not impaired, sir.
Not at all.
Okay. Can you recite the alphabet for me? Start at the letter C and stop at the letter W.
I can definitely recite the ABCs from A to Z.
From C to W. Can you do that?
C, D, E, F, G, H, I.
Uh-oh! Got stopped at I, man.
He was a football player.
Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow.
Retard, that's enough. We don't
Come
need
on,
to hear
Troy.
anymore.
In all fairness,
Play the retard.
Retard alert.
in all fairness, he did go to Ohio State, and he might have got a degree in bachelor's.
Right?
He might have. He was a football player,
That's
right?
a USC fan
If
talking
he'd have
right
gone to
there.
USC, he'd have had a bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
Right?
and he'd be able to recite his alphabet.
To be fair, they don't cover the alphabet when you're getting a degree in bachelor's.
It's assumed.
It's not something that ever comes up, really.
That's the high replacement
You
class.
just-
That's the AP class.
Yeah.
I'm a book guy.
That's so fantastic.
I'm a book guy. We don't do the ABCs in the book guy.
Troy Smith, man, you get our two, and Abby Wambach, dude. You guys
No
are definitely
shit.
our drunks of the. Well, I can do it from A to Z, but I don't know about C to W.
No. Wait a minute. It starts with A, right?
It starts today.
I really can't wait for the dance remix of that. That is going to be sweet.
That is. All right, guys. We're going to take
There's a drop at G.
You just drop the mic right after that, G. Just drop it, dude. I'm done, officer. I'm done. Made it to G. I'm good. All right, guys. When we get back, we're going to finish off the show here. Getting big guests in the show tonight, man. I've been having fun with you tonight, man.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, it's good time.
Man, we got hockey,
good time.
we got
yeah,
baseball, we got
a lot
all-
going on. We got listener Daniel. Now, you actually did you bail out on the friend that you broke his leg?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell us that story when we get back. How you broke your best
shit.
friend's
I need to
leg.
hear this.
I wish I had a cool story, but it's not as cool as it's gonna sound.
Well, it doesn't matter. We'll talk about that when we get back. Also, when we get back, guys, we'll go to Wild World of Sports. A lot going on throughout the world of sports. We're gonna talk some baseball, guys. This food that they're coming up with, these baseball games, it's gonna give me diabetes.
They're reaching, right?
It's gonna give me diabetes.
They're
So Renee's
reaching.
over there smiling cheek to cheek
Yeah.
because the Dodgers 15-0.
Yep.
And Greinke gets pounded.
Yep. And what
Pounded by the Rockies.
Oh, but you're forgetting the Angels, Josh.
We
What happened to
don't.
the
It's the
Angels?
Cubs. We'll just let
Whatever.
the first game.
Marietta, Angels.
We'll talk. We'll talk about that more when we get back right after this.
Whenever the lights go down, that's when she comes alive. Ooh, maybe it's just something that you can only
Welcome back, Sportscast Live. Let's guys again. Check us out on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, iHeartRadio as well. We got our SoundCloud out. It'll be out tomorrow. If you guys want to ever watch the show, we got it on YouTube. Love our YouTube channel as well. Big thanks, man, to our boy over here, Dan Gabriel. Man, you've been killing it today.
For sure, man. Love it,
Seriously,
man. Yeah.
good times, bro. Good times.
I'm
Listener
having fun.
Daniel, man, glad you bailed out on your friend.
Right? I'm only going to be here. I'm not going to be on the show, man. I'm going to bail. Man. I just wanted to come down and give you the picture, man.
Now, Knocker, we usually have the You Got Knocked the Fuck Out segment on this show.
I love that
I'm just going to give it to Dan for here.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Right?
You got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, so Dan, you knocked out. I'm going to Dan, the lesser of the well-knowns.
The one who's not famous.
Yeah.
I'm the lesser D.
The one who's not playing at Flappers on May
Right?
6th and
You
7th.
You cannot find this Dan on Twitter. Don't try.
He does not have a podcast, but he does have season tickets to the King.
and the Trojans.
And the Trojans.
Right?
And he's traveling to the Alabama USC game already as his tickets.
And he brings some bitchin' carne asada. That's why we like him.
And he's bringing carne next week. Yeah, he's bringing carne.
Tell us your story.
No,
big
real quick.
carne.
Renee doesn't have to text you about food next week. He's got it covered.
Okay, Dan, we got Renee, we got food next week.
Real
Jesus
quick,
Christ.
Dan, tell us how you broke your best friend's, you shattered his leg over the weekend.
Yeah, I wish it was a cool story. We went rounds. He off some ladders or something. No,
Let me ask you first. Alcohol involved?
a lot.
Shocking. I'm shocked.
What happened?
We killed a few bottles.
Okay.
So end of the fights. It was the last UFC fights.
Okay.
Where Misha Tate taps out not Ronda Rousey.
Holly Holm. Yeah.
So we're all cool. We're gonna start some karaoke. Little did we know it was a full contact karaoke.
Okay.
Wow.
Never done that.
Never done that.
Yeah, exactly.
Dan Gabriel's interested in this.
Exactly. It was full contact. So in the middle of a song, my friend says,
Full contact
"What the hell?"
karaoke.
He says, "Stop playing your famous top 10." I said, "Play something better." He came in, tried to choke me. We wrestled around a little bit.
Okay.
Next thing I know, he says, "I can't move my leg."
Wait. At full contact karaoke, you lost me. What is that? What does that mean? So if you sing "Beat It," you need 20 guys.
No, he's by himself on stage with his pants down. That's all I'm saying. He's on himself on stage with his pants down. Beat it! Beat it!
Beat himself.
Yeah, no, we normally
We're just asking. We want clarification.
No, normally if you're singing a song, mosh pit to it, whatever, we just do stupid shit like that.
Okay.
We still pretend like we're in our teens and then we break
So you
our ankles.
actually got down and
accidentally
wrestled your best
broke
friend,
his
though,
leg.
and you shattered his leg?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
broke his fibula. Had to have surgery out for 3 months.
You have a nasty ass picture, man. Can you bring that up?
Seriously.
Can you show that picture?
No, I don't think we can get it on camera. I'll tweet it out. He'll send it to me. We'll tweet
All right,
it out.
all right.
So that's it. So you broke your best friend's leg. Have any of you ever hurt your best friend? Is O'Dizzle on the phone?
Well, when I stole his girlfriend.
Was
You
the
stole
so-
someone's girlfriend?
My best friend's girlfriend, but that's another story.
Was the song "Hit Me with Your Best Shot"?
There you go. See, Flappers, May 6th.
That should be the next song.
Right there. Right there. O'Dizzle, speak to me. What you got?
What's going on, man? How you guys doing?
We're doing fantastic. How are you, sir?
I'm fantastic as well, man. I miss you guys.
I miss you, too. I know you just got done. Did you just have your show tonight?
Yes, sir. We just finished up.
All right, I like it. You're chiming in with us. Well, you want to join us for the end of the show with Wild World of Sports?
I'd love to, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, no problem. Here we go. Let's get into it, guys. Let's cover the wide world of sports.
Spanning the globe
Balls out on
to
that
bring you the
sandwich, huh?
constant variety of sport.
All right, guys, as you know, it's where we go around, cover the world headlines from around the world of sports, man. And a lot going on right now. We had first coming up, we got the Masters starting up.
Yes, we do.
On Thursday.
Yes.
Knocker, me and you both big golf advocates. And wanted to give you guys just the lowdown of who the favorites are. Right now, we got Jason Day at plus 450. To win the Masters. He's
Right.
the favorite as far as the betting
Right.
goes in
Right.
Vegas. Rory McIlroy at plus 650. If you guys aren't familiar with betting, that means if you bet 100, you're going to win $650 for Rory McIlroy there. You got Jordan Spieth at plus 750 here.
Whoa,
Knocker.
I thought that you had to bet $650 to win
No,
$750.
at plus, that's minus, Knocker. Get your betting stuff straight here, boy. That's why this is so hard to call here, Knocker. Yeah, Knocker's had way too much alcohol.
me
He
a beer.
doesn't know what plus and minus is on sports.
I had
bets
sex
here.
this weekend. You got to
We had
forgive me.
Adam Scott at plus 1,000. Bubba
I'm just
Watson.
a sweet transvestite.
Yeah, he is. He's just a sweet. He is. It's sweet. Now, O-Dog, are you a golf enthusiast?
Of course
or
he is. He's an African American from New Jersey. He's all into golf.
You know what? Why'd you have to go racist? We haven't been racist at all the show.
I love it. I love it. You know what? Despite what you may believe, the Masters is one of my all-time favorite events of the year. I enjoy watching it for some reason. I remember a few years back, I sat out one year, and I just got roped into it, and I will watch it every year from now on till the day I die, man. I love it. I love it.
I agree. Can't wait for it to
There's
come up.
nothing like it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm going to be watching it at work for the next 2 days. I won't be working Thursday or Fridays. I have it up on my screen. All right, next up here, John Jones.
Now, Josh, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go
I heard a quick question. They said if you could have McElroy, Spieth, and Day or the field, who are you taking?
The field.
I'm
taking the field too. I think that's a smart bet, right?
I'm betting the field.
Yeah, if you want to play with smart money, I would probably take
Spieth
the
has not
field,
been
man.
playing well. Day has a bad
Day
back.
has been playing well, though. He has been. He's won his last two tournaments.
He's got that bad back. I'm going the field.
I'm with you, O-Dog. I think you play the field on that. I think like an
There you
Othahausen
go.
or someone comes up with it
Sure.
out of the blue here. But real quick, MMA news, John Jones needs permission to drive and avoids curfew sentence after his... remember we played it last week, his
He
getting
got off
arrested.
scot-free?
For John Jones, but they
Are you
wanted him to
kidding
fight.
me?
Yeah, but then it comes out now. Listener Daniel came in and said Cormier's hurt now, so John Jones isn't going to fight Cormier anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's horrible. So, but again, UFC 200 card has been set. We'll have a McGregor Diaz rematch, so that'll be good.
Okay.
In WWE news, Sting officially retired after WrestleMania.
Oh shit.
And so, cheers up to Sting. And now, let's get into the baseball here. I want to get just you two, O-Dog and Renee, big baseball fan. We got a lot of stuff.
Opening day.
Yeah, baseball and opening. Now, I've got a little
Dan?
complaint here for
What do
opening
you feel
day.
about opening day, Dan?
I had a bad opening day. It was not good.
What happened?
My team. I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah?
I need to just make that clear.
Wait, they won.
Should I leave? Am I still allowed?
Yeah, you're still allowed.
Barely.
Yeah.
But we're gonna turn your mic off after you finish talking.
I'm from the Bay. I grew up a Giants fan, so I'm still a Giants fan.
But you guys won.
No, we lost to the Brewers.
On opening day?
The Giants won 12-3.
What?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Dan. Let's move on.
Dan Gabriel, I love you even more right
They
now.
hit 4 home
I
runs
don't
a
even
game.
know. I don't even know how my own team did,
They
man.
had back-to-back home runs.
I'm talking drunk of the week, Josh. Play it for Dan. Drunk of the week. My team played. I would have sworn they lost. I swear they lost. Let me check my phone.
O-Dog, I apologize. You've called in the last 10 minutes of this show. I don't know what's going to happen.
That's your problem, O-Dog. That is your
No
problem.
worries, man. I'm with you.
All right,
I went to opening day at Yankee Stadium. It was beautiful.
Oh,
a little
yeah?
chilly, a little nipply, but I enjoyed it. Yankees take a 5-3 loss to the Astros, but it was still an enjoyable day.
Hey, they got
Very
the ice off the
nice.
field. Congratulations. They got all that ice off
Right.
the field in time.
Wait, say it again?
I said they got all the ice off the field because it was pretty icy there when they were scooping
Oh,
off
yeah,
the field
yeah.
there.
We got a little bit of snow yesterday. I thought it was going to be a lot colder, but, the Yankees have this new thing where they don't allow you to print your tickets before you get to the stadium.
Yeah, I heard
and it
about
actually
that.
worked out. It worked out in my favor because I had 300 level seats, and I couldn't get it to pull them up on my phone. And one of the Yankees representatives, he actually helped me out and bumped me up to a 100 level seat. I was 15 rows down on the third base line.
Nice.
Wow.
That worked out.
That's
You
awesome.
never hear that story.
Throw me out some background here. We're going to get some
America,
news and notes
fuck
here from
yeah.
around the baseball league. And I had a little complaint here about does baseball, because they make so much money and there is so many games, do they not care about opening day anymore? The Angels were playing.
No, they don't.
The Angels were playing a preseason or a preseason game, basically, an interleague game on Sunday,
Right.
while teams were having their opening days.
Yeah.
And then you had teams on Monday finally getting their opening day. Then you had teams like the Yankees and the Red Sox getting rained out or snowed out, not playing until today.
Totally wrong.
This would never happen in the NFL. This would never happen.
What I think
Totally
they're
wrong.
trying to do, I think they're just trying to space out the schedules. However, whatever wacky ideas that they have,
they suck.
Yeah, they suck bad. It's just they're trying to like break up the teams and interleague play. And,
My
and it doesn't even
opinion-
matter anymore when teams go to the playoffs because you always have that National League team versus the American League team, and they're facing off for the first time in the playoffs.
My
That's
opinion,
lost.
opening day, everybody should play at the same time. Period.
On the same day.
Opening
I-
same day,
I
every
agree.
team should play each other.
Yeah, I'll get to-
same time.
I'm gonna get to
drop
O-Dog
the
right
puck
now.
at the same effing time.
But O-Dog, I was going to say, I liked how they had the one Sunday night game, kicked it off, and then everyone opened up to Monday. I can deal with that.
Right.
But when O-Dog, like, as a Yankee fan, did it really have the lust or like the opening day feel today when you were there?
You know what? I'll say this, Josh, to your point. I agree with you. I think that everybody should play on one day. You know what I mean? I think Monday should have been a day unless you get rained or snowed out. And at the stadium, I got to tell you, the stadium was only about, I'm going to say, a third full. There were a bunch of empty sessions, and I'm talking about in the cheaper seats, which people can afford. I don't know if it had to do with the fact that people were ramped up yesterday and they took the day off, and maybe they couldn't get the day off today, so they missed out. But it was noticeable. It was noticeably empty because I looked around and I said, wow, there are a lot of seats that were empty.
Wow, sign of the times.
Yeah, it is a sign of the times. Around the MLB right now, some news. If you guys haven't heard, Pablo Sandoval, man, this guy was paid a bunch of money, $95 million contract from the Red Sox.
The panda.
I know.
The big panda, dude.
I know. He was on the Giants.
He was.
He was
and he
on-
did
yeah,
great for you
and
guys.
I think he
ate
great
the Giants.
during when it really counted.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
and-
that's
at
what
least
he got
was
paid
that,
for.
right? And $17 million he's getting paid this year. Lost his job to a guy that's making $515,000.
That's because he can touch his
man.
toes.
Here's the thing, though. He hit 3 home runs in the World Series. That's what he got paid
He's paid for.
Right.
I
It's
agree
like
with
the
you, man.
sequel to a movie that sucks. It's like we made the first one for nothing.
Yeah.
And you really liked it. Now you're gonna pay us for a piece of shit.
Piece of crap.
That
Because you're all
where
idiots.
we play the same characters
It's
and
such a good
ruin the
analogy.
jokes that you
So
liked.
good.
That's what Pablo Sandoval. He's Anchorman 2.
That's
Sister
For the
Act
Red
2,
Sox.
right? Sister Act 2, the whole
Yeah.
damn thing, right?
It's Ghostbusters, the new one. It's just not gonna happen.
Mockingjay 4.
Yeah. Well, you're an East Coast fan there, O-Dog, man. I know you love to see us with the Red Sox, but what do you got to say, man? It's Pablo Sandoval's story.
That's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. He should be embarrassed. I know you guys probably saw the pictures for spring training
Yes,
where
we
he's
did,
standing
yeah.
next to, I think, a guy who was playing short. He looks like a stud, and Pablo Sandoval looked like a whale. I mean, he should be embarrassed as a professional athlete, but, you know, like you said, you're paying for his past performance, $17 million, and it couldn't happen to a nicer team.
Shut it, the Red
You
Sox.
could not resist that. Could
Shut
you?
it, the
You
Red
could
Sox.
not resist that jab.
Well, let me get you.
Bullshit on that.
I call bullshit on that. That's right.
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry, you know.
Well,
I hate the Red Sox.
talk about your Red Sox here. We're going to get into it because you know what? The Red Sox are ripping off their fans the most when it comes down to ticket prices here.
Yes, they are.
If you now I'm just going to give you the prices here, guys, of what it cost. Now, what would you say? What do you think it costs, Knocker, to take 2 people to the ball game and have a relatively good time and eat food? How
At
much would you
Fenway
say?
Park?
Let's just say, what do you think? Yeah, ballpark.
Are we talking about like a
Now, I've been to
60 month?
Fenway, so I can tell you exactly.
With
Go ahead,
for
Knocker.
2 people?
Are we
Yeah.
talking about like a 60-month loan or a
Is this
No, 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 no.
advertised or
No,
whatever?
this is just a normal ball game.
I'm going to say 2 people going to a Red Sox game.
2 tickets, 2 hot dogs, 2 beers and parking. How much do you think it costs?
$185.
That's actually pretty
Let's
high.
ask
That's
O-Dog.
not too bad. Red Sox right now, if you go to a Red Sox game, get 2 tickets, 2 hot dogs, 2 beers and parking. It's $157.
Well, where am I sitting?
That's pretty. That's
Behind
it.
a post.
That's
Right?
that's with the tickets taking up the majority of the cost. There.
Well, where am I sitting? I want to know where I'm
And
sitting.
Knocker,
That's not parking.
yeah, that's,
Right?
Yeah.
That's not parking.
Right?
I mean,
I've been to that stadium, and I've done exactly what you. I've taken a date there. You know, I dated a girl in Massachusetts, and we used to go to Fenway all the time.
Okay.
First of all, I love Fenway. I love watching baseball there, even as a Yankee fan. It's a very nostalgic, cozy feel. That being said, I paid, I think, $40 each ticket. You're in the bleacher section, but it's still good seats, and I've gotten some good seats One of them was behind a post, like you guys mentioned.
Okay.
But the Fenway Frank is a good hot dog. Beers are still $5, which you gotta love. I mean, you can get a $5 beer.
That's
at
good.
Fenway
That's
Park.
great.
Yeah.
Whereas in
All right.
Yankee Stadium, it's like $12 to $14 for a beer. $5 at Fenway.
All right,
so I think
O-Dog.
you can probably get out of here for about 150 parking included.
Okay, O-Dog.
Yeah,
let's-
you're right
let's-
on. You're right on the number, man.
O-Dog, let's get down to brass tacks. Did you get laid that night?
That night, I did.
All right.
Yes, I'm talking.
Even though I'm saying I was the Yankee fan.
Right.
Now,
Okay, the next
No,
question.
hang on.
Wait,
you
whoa,
can't
time
go see a
out.
Yankee
Whoa.
game there because
Oh,
it'll
no.
cost you an arm and leg.
Oh, no, time out.
Everything changes when the Yankees come to town.
Time out,
That was a good
O-Dog.
time.
O-Dog. Was she with
Yes,
you when
sir.
you got laid?
Was she what?
Was she with you when you got laid?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know.
That's right. You live in that fantasy.
Plenty
life,
of times
O-Dog.
I got laid when she wasn't with me. I'm just saying.
That's right.
I love it. Love it.
That's called runs batted in.
Right?
And guys,
RBI.
I'll give you a point. The first time I'm headed out to Cleveland this week, and I'm going to Cincinnati to see the Reds. I'm going to see the Indians play the Red Sox and the Reds. I think the Reds are playing the Pirates. So I'll give you feedback on the stadium next week if you want. You know, I can call in and let you know how that experience was.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
let me know, because right now the Cubbies are at second. It'll be cost you about $116. That's for 2 tickets, 2 hot dogs, 2 beers, and
Wow.
parking. Yankees will cost you $110. And coming back here, the Giants, $90.
What's
Oh,
the Angels?
yeah.
Not too
What-
bad,
what's, the
right?
Angel, what's the Angels at?
Wow.
Angels price
Free.
right now. Angels are pretty damn good, man. Angels are the lowest you
Really?
can go
Love
to.
it.
$47.60.
Nice.
I love Angel Stadium.
I got
I
going
will
on Thursday.
always
I got
make
season
the
tickets.
extra
Okay.
drive to go to Angel
Two
Stadium
upper
over
deck
Dodger
tickets.
Stadium.
2 tickets, 2 hot dogs, 2 beers, and parking will cost you $47.
That's a bargain.
They've kept
What does
their
that say for
beer
the
and their hot
Dodgers?
dogs
That's
cheap there. I
does it say
love
for
that
the
about
Dodgers?
the
That's a
Angels.
bargain.
Dodgers
Yeah.
right next to him. The next one right there will only cost you $55.10 for the Dodgers because
Wow.
you go out with all
Yeah.
the
That's not
Yeah,
bad at
you're
all.
with the
Yeah.
drunk Mexicans in the bleachers eating hot dogs
Yeah.
all day. Like, yeah!
Sneaking beer homes.
All right.
And the
Wow.
great thing is, I can go there and watch them play the Giants, and I can get
Yeah.
stabbed in the parking lot.
Right? Exactly.
For free.
For
For
free.
free.
Don't even
Yeah,
have to-
that's
don't
not
have
even
to
an extra
pay for
charge
that. Get
for
your
that.
ass
Complimentary.
kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you can believe the Angels
Complimentary
are
ass
literally,
kick.
the Yankees are double what the Dodgers are to go to a game. I mean, the same
Wow,
price,
that's
you know?
amazing.
Yeah, it's
That
crazy.
really is amazing.
It is.
I'm actually surprised at 110 number. That 110 sounds a little low to me.
Really?
Because when you parking at Yankee Stadium will cost you
Yeah,
easy
25
$35 to
Yeah.
$40.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where to get that 110. Now you can
That's
get
not-
tickets for about
Well,
$20
does it-
in upper level section.
Does
Yeah.
anybody really drive there? Don't they take the trains?
Yeah,
or?
I'm driven there sometimes. It just depends on where I'm coming in from. If I'm coming in from Jersey or if I'm coming from work, I might take the train. But today I took the train in just because I felt like it was opening day and there was going to be a lot of people there. But I have driven in there. It'll cost you a good $40 for parking alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And now,
Yeah.
now, O-Dog, you've said you've been to quite a bit of stadiums here. This food that they're coming out with right now at these
Oh, my
stadiums
God.
is like diabetes wrapped into a box, basically. If
Oh,
you
my God,
if you
it
go to the Pittsburgh Pirates right now, you can get a Cracker Jack and Mac hot dog.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
That's
to me.
nasty.
What
Because
is
if
it?
a season ticket
It's a-
holder
talk to me.
dies, they can resell those seats and keep the money that he
we're
already
trying
paid
to
for
kill,
them.
right? We're trying to kill the perennial season
Yeah.
ticket holders
They're
to resell that seat
They
at
want
10
to make
times
sure
the
that
cost.
you only have one foot to
Yeah.
kick the guy in front of you.
Would you like to know what the Cracker Jack and Mac dog is, Knocker? It is a served on pita bread.
I love it.
This foot-long
Bring
hot
it.
dog
That's
is
healthy.
actually covered with macaroni and cheese, and then because the Bucks are wild, they top their Cracker Jacks on the top with for a little bit of sweetness and some jalapenos. That sounds like you're using this
dear God.
shitter
Give it
by
to me,
about
baby.
like fourth inning, right?
I would eat one of those
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now.
You
If
eat one of those
you
right
had
now?
one of those, if you went and surprise, here's one, I would eat that.
I
right
would
now.
do it too because I know my bathroom's only 5 feet away.
Okay.
That's
Well, I'm
comforting.
saying, would I do that in a ballpark where I have to wait in line? Oh, fuck no.
Okay.
No.
Now, O-Dog, where did you say you were going in the next couple days?
Cincinnati.
I'm going to see the Indians, and I'm going to see the Reds.
The
I'm headed out
I've been
the-
to both of
what-
those
is that
ballparks.
still- it's Progressive Park right now called, right? Is that what they call the Indians Park?
Yeah,
It used to
I
be the
think
Jake,
so.
but
The
now it's called
Indians?
Progressive.
Yep, I think so. I
No,
think
the
it's
Indians.
progressive.
The hot dog there is $3.
$3, really?
Yeah, and it's like sausage sized. It makes a Dodger dog look like a Slim Jim.
Okay, I like it. Well, Knocker,
That was so politically correct. I just don't even know how to comment on it.
Well, Knocker,
really
if you go
don't.
to the St. Louis Cardinals, you can get a meatball-filled bread cone. So
Okay.
instead of ice cream,
That's
like in
like-
one of those
okay, I
cones,
get
you
it.
can get meatballs. So I like that. I
Yeah.
can deal with
I
that.
can
Wow,
do that.
that's
That's
not
so
bad.
slow.
Yeah,
I'd
you
eat
could
that.
just
I'd eat
lick
that.
them
You'd eat
instead
that.
of slowly
Yeah,
chewing it.
yeah.
It would take longer if you just licked it down.
Wow.
Could you imagine some kids?
So let me
just-
get this
someone's
straight.
Just licking that thing.
Dan, you're saying if I lick the meatball down, it'll take me longer?
I didn't mean it gay. You're just saying, turning it into that.
No, I spent the weekend in Palm Springs.
All right.
I know of what I speak.
All right,
So you're
I
telling
gotcha.
me if I pour 4 meetballs in a cone, if I lick it, I'll
I
get
was
more
just trying to
satisfaction
say-
out of
I was
it?
just trying to say make it last a few innings. Don't rush.
That's expensive.
Don't rush through. Either way, sexual and
Don't rush through the
non-sexual,
meatball-filled
don't
bread
rush
cone.
through your ball licking. Savor that shit.
Oh, dog, I apologize right now just for the content that is coming your way.
Favor that shit, he says.
It's all good, man. It's all good. You know, I have to admit, I do like my balls licked.
Yes, all right.
Some honesty on the
It is what it is.
Sportscast. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Knocker, why you can go to Philadelphia and you can get the Amish. You can get the Amish turkey burger.
An Amish turkey burger? Are you
Yes.
fucking kidding me?
This is a normal
Please.
beef patty, but includes an absolute most with the fresh ground turkey patty being topped with sharp cheddar and shallot marmalade for real explosive flavor in
I
your
love
mouth.
explosive flavor in my mouth.
Do you like that?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
All right.
Because when I think Amish, I think explosive flavor.
I know, right? When you think of Amish,
That's
it's
not what I
explosive
think of when
flavor.
I think of Amish.
My goodness. All right, enough with the food here, Knocker.
I wouldn't even mention your mom, but let's move on.
Oh my goodness. I hate you.
Does your
seriously.
mother listen to this show?
God, no, she does
You know
not.
what's funny is my mother used to hold viewing parties
She
when
did.
we first started. This would happen
And
literally.
now she does- now that doesn't
it
happen
ended like
anymore.
after 6 shows. She brought a priest over. It was done after
Really?
that. Yeah.
She made it through
was
6
done.
shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
priest coming over was the last. The priest literally, you know that little white collar that they wear. He took it off and walked out. Like he just felt dirty enough where he had to like take.
He gave up. Yeah, he gave up on
So
God.
you're going to hell. That's it.
Yeah, it's like
Watching
that
your
exorcist
show.
You know what?
priest. He just gave up.
When's the
He
last
just,
time
like,
you
No.
felt a Catholic,
Some
a
people
Catholic
can't be
priest,
saved.
A Catholic
And
priest
then-
went to confession.
Yeah.
He went to our show.
Yeah.
It's like, I need my
That
ears
is hilarious.
washed.
That's our next T-shirt. Your priest will go to confession after watching the Sportscast.
Not to interrupt, but Kings just tied it.
All right.
Kings just tied it.
All right. Hey, O-Dog, lastly here, I know you're I don't know how much Dodger games you catch, but Chase Utley, man, this guy, again, yesterday had a sketchy play at the plate. Man, where do you stand on players taking out other players when it comes to bang-bang plays?
You know, it's tough. The climate of baseball has changed, just like the climate of most sports have changed. So while I grew up watching a different style of baseball as it relates to that, you know, and basketball and football for that matter, I understand where we are in today's sports. So it just doesn't fit with today's sports. So he's got to kind of chill with that. He's got to lay back on that. But I understand. You know, Chase Utley comes from a little bit of a different area. He's been in the league a long time.
Old school.
He just
old
hasn't learned to
school.
adjust.
Yep. I agree with you, man. It comes
But
from
you
that-
got to make changes. The time and the tide waits for no man. So he's got to make those changes to adjust his game to the way sports is today in baseball specifically.
I agree with you, man. All right, O-Dog, hey, man, give your show a shout-out. We got to run here at the end of the show. Everyone can catch you where,
Hey, man, I
man?
love you guys. I hate that Josh moved the show. He still can't get anything right. Come on, Josh. But anyway, if you want the East Coast Waiter, we're on from 9 to 11. You know, check us out before the show, and, you know, we'll check you guys out after. We're on BKS1Radio.com. That's 9 to 11, do sports, East Coast flavor. I love you guys. I miss seeing the show.
And Josh, get it right sometime. Come
I
on, man.
will, man. Hey,
Come on.
we're gonna move to Wednesdays here. It's just Renee's bitch ass band needs him to slap the bass on
We're gonna
Tuesdays.
take him down.
Don't worry.
I love you guys. Thank you for the time, man. And I hope you guys move soon so I can get back to being a real part of the show. I really enjoy it, man.
No,
I
definitely.
miss seeing
We
your
enjoy
show.
you too, and we'll get back to Wednesdays here
We're
real
gonna
soon.
jump Renee out right here, back in
don't
the
worry.
piss
We'll talk
park
about it.
behind the studio.
Oh, dog, we love you,
All right,
brother.
guys, have a
And,
great night.
Yeah, we'll talk to you next week, brother. Thank you.
Come here, Renee.
Yes, sir. Talk to you next week. Later.
All right, guys, let's get the hell out of it. We're running late here. Hey, Dan, I want to thank you, man. You cruised down here. Did you have a good time?
This is
Thank you
fun.
for being here, man.
dude.
Appreciate it.
I had a great time.
You
Thank
enjoy the
you.
sandwich?
Yeah, I had a great sandwich. I had a drink, a shot, a beer.
Good stuff,
This-
man.
This is fantastic.
Where you at again?
And thank you. Yeah, where you at?
Yeah,
Where are you going to
pimp
be?
anything you want to pimp out, pimp it now.
It's just, go to my website dangabriel.net. There's TV clips of me, and I got albums on iTunes. You can just type my
There you
name in
go.
your phone somewhere, and jokes of me it'll pop up. If you want to see me live, all my dates are on the website.
Okay.
But I'm playing at Flappers in Claremont.
Yeah,
I've had a
May
couple of
6th and May
drinks.
7th. We're going to get some people out there May 6th. I'm going to try and get some people on that
Nice.
Friday. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll get
let's
some
do
out
that.
there. Yep, we'll get the clapper. We'll get
It's
him
a
at the
great
clapper.
club. Yeah, come out there.
Daniel, man, thanks for coming by. Hey,
thank you, gentlemen.
I love how you blew us off for your best friend who you broke his leg. You blew him off to stay here at the show. I
Nice.
love it. All right, Knocker.
Hey, from League of Their Own, as Jimmy
Yeah.
Dugan, Jimmy Dugan would say, avoid the clap.
Avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan. Hey, Renee.
Yes.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks
Ones
for
and
having me.
twos. No problem,
Yeah.
man. Go
Dude, I like
Dodgers.
it. You,
I like
we-
coming
you
here
went,
every
you
week.
went like American haircut, man.
I know.
Just like tripping on your hair
This
right
is like my
this
Laverne
week.
side coming out right
Yeah.
here. 'cause I
Is
love
that
it.
right? Oh, you moved to white
This is
country,
my
so
white
you're not
country
got to
here.
try and fit
I'm
in?
like, dude, totally.
Yeah, bruh. Yeah, bruh.
All right, guys. We'll be back next week. Same bat channel, same bat place.
What channel is that?
Same bat nonsense. Sportscastlife.com right
Where?
here. Sportscastlife.com. I hate when you do that. I really do. We'll be
Right.
back next
Well,
week.
you know,
I
we-
hate you all.
We have deaf listeners, and they need to hear it again.
Oh, and who's playing right now?
Natural Heights.
Your band.
The band
right?
that I play bass
Not
for,
the
yeah.
bass. Enjoy a little
Shocking.
bass.
Enjoy some natural heights, bitches.
Renee,
Self-promotion.
Let it run.
Shameless
Let it run for
self-promotion.
like a minute. Let them enjoy. All right, we'll be back next week, guys. We love you all.
The product and the remedy. Once he getting down with a wicked melody. And beat is heavy. We got that bone with a kind that's moving through your soul. So please, we don't want no fight, no fuss. Kindly move yourself to the back of the bus. We got diamond eyes. It's our time to shine. What's once yours will soon be mine. So if you try to step in my way, oh yeah. Well, all I can really say, that if you try to cross my path, oh no, no, no. One step forward will leave you in 3 steps back. Yeah. No one can